I'm with the shooters. Out on that type of computer. I'm with the shooters. Out on that type of computer.
Fresh up out the stove, come and get it while it's hot. Little nigga, Mr. Bird, you was tweaking with a thigh. Middle lost some pussy out the beating up the block. I'ma put this shit on gang, I be getting to the quad. Think you hotter than me, then that nigga off the rock. Why Keisha got these niggas really thinking they are ox. Hit them niggas up, got me feeling like I'm Pox. All these niggas pussy and they cherries getting popped. With a Glock 45, all them niggas getting shot. I'ma spin a block, nigga, I'ma spin a block. I'ma ditch the pill, let my man get a shot. Got these niggas switching up from a fan to a op. Niggas really hate that I'm the man on my block, nigga. I'ma stand tall, 100 grand on my block. Strip on fire, sedan on my block. Watching for the feds, it's a van on my block. Lead the motor running, yeah, yeah. Lead the motor running, yeah, yeah. Lead the motor running, yeah, yeah. I can feel it when it's coming, I can see before it's coming, I can feel it when it's coming, Lead the motor running, yeah. Lead the motor running, yeah. I can feel it when it's coming, I can see before it's coming. I can feel it when it's coming,
Shelly. I really been feeling.
Hey, Warren, say the last thing for me. You get a chance. Say the last thing, hey, Warren, sir.
Yeah, we gotta carry on. Like Mr. Caldwell saying, I know that faith is all we need. I hear them church bells ring. A lot of strange shit is going on inside of this train. Programs is being ran and shit is one and the same. When your thought pattern is different, they look at you strange. The same ones you used to see me with, now we get strange. Cause now my mission different. It's some shit I gotta attain. As I go inside my mother's womb, my soul was ordained. I battle alone. The war zone is Babylon. My one task is to bring the flock and the cattle along. Trying to change the vibration while niggas they Babylon. Now focused on getting my money tower Babylon. My catalog is self-subscribed, I'm staying strong. I know my destination, I travel, don't know the roads. Don't give a fuck about this status and status quo. Combative is data low. Cannot compute with this blockchain. I'm pinging off of towers, can't triangulate my pen game. I'm off the grid. The lyrical EMP, they try to follow down a rabbit hole that's filled with TNT. The last of a dying breed, just aim fire and squeeze at demonic chapters. I know the sigil on his sleeve.
And crush the regalia, shining like diamonds to the sea. I'll show you Wonderland. It's up to you if you believe. The son of the matrix, shining like nothing you conceive. A bomb with a pen, removing nothing's gonna leave. Alarmed by the wind, we smell percussion in the breeze. The drummer go in and leave nothing but the leaves. A nod and a grin, be the last thing you ever see. And the problem with him lead to a problem with a den. A lion sent down from Zion, bringing drama to your kin. I promise I'm like Obama or Osama. It depends on how God order my steps. When you stepping up to him, I'm different. Can politic or demolish them, pick a fence and stay behind it, cause the lions is out again. Uh, 24K, big facts only. On your bitch ass. Cry me a river so I can float the boat. I don't need a bridge, I need an open coast, but lose when I dock. I let the focus go, we made it here. Ain't no need to rope a dope. Hater had to fight those years. Tears in all them lonely roads, it's over now. Smiles the only faces that we stuck with. Living like a god, cause God said it give me comfort. Talking to the squad about building up our living structures to change the way the masses view the classes they all stuck in. Give courage to the families in the struggle. We was once them, above them, never. Better because them. Understand black elite forever. Gon' plug in. Apps in the making, concentrating on our funding. I'm sure that the end is always better than beginning. One step at a time, we gon' build our whole vision. Money ain't the ceiling, we gon' take care of the children. Life's a marathon and we gon' run it to the ending. Yeah, the end is always better than beginning. One step at a time, we gon' build our whole vision. Money ain't the ceiling, we gon' take care of the children. Life's a marathon and we gon' run it to the ending.
I just pray we never fall off. For this bag, I can't call off. Tell me who to trust, cause it's demons on my call off. I just wanna live in abundance and be well off. Now chess pieces off of my board, cause they might tell off. Strategic moves smell like success when I'm breezing through. We mapping moves, thinking about Jay, but she was breathing too. Them oppositions along the road was always needed too. I had to look myself in the mirror. I've been defeated too, to see the vision, and I got clarity now. I was lost, but God, he hearing me now. Orchestrating all our steps, you hear that symphony sound. It's all specific, the mission, pray for my enemies now. The demons out, but all my angels
Ending's always
around.
better than beginning.
And I'm
One
sure
step
that
at a time, we gon' build our whole vision. Money ain't the ceiling, we gon' take care of the children. Life's a marathon and we gon' run it to the ending. Yeah, the end is always better than beginning. One step at a time, we gon' build our whole vision. Money ain't the ceiling, we gon' take care of the children. Life's a marathon and we gon' run it to the ending. We gon' run it to the ending. We gon' run it to the ending. I'm sure that we gon' run it to the ending. I'm sure that we gon' run it to the ending. I'm sure that we gon' run it to the ending. I'm sure that we gon' run it to the ending. I'm sure that big house, big cars, more of that. Big money, big, sure that big cars.
whatever it takes. Exactly.
Right, this shit crazy.
Feel nothing at all. For my pain, it don't feel nothing at all. Yeah. Yeah, for my pain, it don't feel nothing at all. For these niggas, nah, ain't nothing but God. I had to move around with nothing but frauds. I tried to bring the team together, get my vision involved. I gave a plan, but niggas scrambled. It's time to pick up that call. You can't get 1,500 in a 6-week span. Time to pay up, everybody goes, I be damn. I should've seen it. All I got is Rain, Slim, Tim, you know it's Teach. I got Tay and I got Leaf. I got Deja and Salih. I got Foreign, they got Feet. They say your name, that's cause you preach. Them niggas folded under heat. No umbrella, let them shots rain down. You believe the dream to stand up, if not lay down. Let it rain down. If you my nigga, then just say it. If you ain't got it, then just say it. Let it rain down. Yeah.
My nigga, then just say it.
Let it rain down.
Let it rain down.
Right, this shit crazy.
Yeah. We gotta weather the storm. If you don't understand, get better informed. I'm from the trench, and my trust really weathered and torn. With my niggas from the sandbox, trying to put this shit on top some water, but we laying low. We all want the same shit, but can't get on the same page. How bad do y'all really want it? Niggas just be saying things, replacing with y'all lives now. Every that I pipe down. Yeah, I was chilling for a minute, but I'm live now. Niggas talking about the past, come get with me right now. Come and really see my grind. Come and see me live now. I'm live now. I'm live now. Come and see me live now. Ain't no umbrella, let them shots rain down. You believe the dream, then stand up, if not lay down. Let it rain down. My nigga, then just say it. You ain't got it, then just say it. Let it rain down. Yeah. Ain't no umbrella, let them shots rain down. You believe the dream, then stand up, if not lay down. Let it rain down. If you my nigga, then just say it. If you ain't got it, then just say it. Let it rain down. Let it rain down. Yeah.
You my nigga, then just say it. You my brother, then just say it.
Let it rain down.
Let it rain down.
Right, this shit crazy.
Shout out to everybody in the building. Once again, we back. Had a little technical difficulties on my motherfucking end. Shout out to everybody that's in the building, though, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Make sure y'all support all Aboriginal platforms. Support the $5 challenge. Support the channel by sharing the live stream. That's very important, you know. And y'all might not think so, but just copying and pasting it, posting it on your Twitter, posting it on the TikTok, posting it on Instagram, that does value. You know what I'm saying? That does tremendous work, and we appreciate that. You understand me? Make sure y'all hit that like button, thumb up the video. We back. We not done beating up on in this monkey man pseudo theory. You understand me? Shout out to everybody in the building, man. So yeah, man. I was doing a lot of talking and getting at him. I know A1 got some stuff he want to get at him with. And we're gonna continue this here in just a second. But I do want to allow some of the family to gather in the building. We're a little bit over the 10-minute mark. I want to send my blessings out to everybody that's coming back in the building. Make sure you share the live stream. Let everybody know we're back live. A1, if you can share that on your end, that'll be brilliant. That'll be magnificent, brother. Shout out to my brother A1.
Bro, when you first said it the first time, I was already in process of saying it. I was like, God damn, this nigga
Okay.
must be a fucking mind reader and shit. Hurry up.
That's crazy. Shout out to everybody in the building. Oh, shit. Damn.
Damn, nigga. You gonna need new
Shit.
lungs and shit, nigga. Shit. God damn. That shit
Yeah,
must be.
this yeah, it's a little strong, man. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Goddamn. This is the Wake and Bake Show. You know what I'm saying? It is tradition over here for those that indulge. Drop your city, drop your state. What you smoking on is gonna rise. But listen, man, the main focus is on the God Killer. We also gonna be bringing in Garfield, Jabari, and the rest of these Amon Ra pseudos. Nobody's off the table. But we want because he believes that we evolved from some fish-like creature into a monkey. And I would love to debate this topic. You know what I'm saying? A1, I'm gonna let you have the floor. I gotta take a quick. I gotta do
No,
something right
do your
quick. Just hold it down.
thing. Say less. I got you. Peace to the chat. You already know what time it is. Peace to the gods. Peace to the goddesses. It is I, Ahanu Kiel, aka A1. What we got going on today, man? And I say this too, right? Um, when I was listening to the Armor Rod Squad, I'm not gonna lie, I learned some things, brother. I'm not gonna lie to you. I learned some things, right? Um, and at that process, I was already in school and already doing that type of shit. So I already knew what the guidelines between doing research and how do you do proper research, right? So these people, once again, right, they rely upon other people to do the research for them. The individuals who making these statements really have, like, they don't really, they have a dog in the fight, considering they want to keep you under that mind control, bro. They want to keep you docile. And amongst people who, other individuals who docile, you be talking that information about, science and evolution, and to a person who don't know nothing about it, you sound very intelligent. Matter of fact, you are very intelligent, because you was able to retain intel or retain knowledge, or you was able to comprehend and and retain that information, right? So I never want to say that a person is not intelligent on them guidelines. But as far as intuition, being cunning, being deciphering, decoding, you already got to come into this shit knowing that these people are already, I don't trust what they say. You got to already come into that, and you got to be curious about everything. So if motherfucker tell me we evolved from monkeys. We evolved from monkeys, right? All right. So why aren't the evolution process supposed to be complete when it transferred to the much superior being, which would be the human, right? So the old replica of anything that evolves normally dies off, because there's no use for them no more.
according to science and according to how the universe works, right? So, um, we evolved from monkeys. Nope, that's not what happened. What happened was, and it's gonna be next to impossible to prove that the gods had the science to be able to graph and be able to um split genes and be able to manipulate DNA, right? And create homunculus people, right? I know a lot of people don't believe that. But you know what? When I hear intelligent people talking about that type of shit, I know they had to get it from somewhere. And I know a white man most likely didn't listen to Elijah Muhammad when he was talking about the Yakub theory, right? But he didn't even get that. He got that from Noble Jew Ali. So he didn't even get the Yakub. But nonetheless, though, when a European is saying the same thing, that they believe humans was grafted in the Yucatan or the Yucatan or Central America or Mexico, whatever the fuck you want to call it, right? I know he has to have a source for this. You know, a lot of people don't go in depth with it, but this is something that, you know, once you hear somebody say something that's out of the ordinary when it's dealing with science or dealing with history, you have to spin that battle. Oh, whoa, whoa, let's do a remix. Hold up. I need to hear that again. What you say? You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, shout out to the trolls and the agents, man. Um, I know you guys work hard at being trolls and being agents. And in some cases, I know some of you niggas are actual fans. Like you niggas are fan. Not a coincidence is my son, man. That's my son. Just my bad son. Just a bad son. That's my son, though. And YK the truth, man. I thought we had a proper understanding, man. I thought we straightened you out. The last time, Tashawn, remember we had a one on one with it. We had a shock therapy with YK the truth, where we sat him down and we just expounded upon all of the information that he don't know. And he was sitting in there like, yes, I understand. I understand. Right? We thought you submitted, but now you back hanging around with not a coincidence. And this is the bullshit you back on, right? Not a coincidence. That debate is on deck, nigga. And like the way people gonna see how you slid, how you got rolled, it ain't gonna be good for you in the future, man. As far as you over here trolling and shit. It's not gonna be. I hope you get a bonus because you do hard work. You do all of the You try to convince all these Negroes that all this information we wrong. Yeah, that is my retarded son. You're right, Philly OG. I tried to get him help. He denied the help, and this is the end result of him, bro. Try to get this man help. Try to give him help. Try to get YK the truth help. You understand? He ain't wanna. He took it until he got back around with his old friends and shit. So the rehabilitation didn't work. But back to Ankh and Garfield, right? Fuck them dudes, man. Them dudes is they haven't won nothing. They haven't won no debates. Every time they come up here, they get smashed, and they end up being students to the gods. So now we got to deal with some other people. You guys had your turn, and you fell miserably too, might I say. But nonetheless, though, we get back to Ankh and Garfield just to add the information to the people, right? To the people. And like I said, this shock therapy that they gonna get with this information and the individuals who seeing this shit, I'm telling you, motherfuckers just in the middle of any conversation, they just gonna stop being Pan Africans. They gonna be like, yo, man, where do I find out if I'm a Indian at, man? Go ask your family. Nigga, ask that right in the middle of the conversation. Hey, look, ain't not a coincidence. When people see that debate and see them Mickey Mouse sources or how you did that Mickey Mouse PowerPoint and shit you put together, like, you know, and your conversation at all, bro. It's like, my dude, man. I mean, look, man, your best bet, man, to tell your field manager or your lieutenant, you know, ask him, can they move you to Antarctica, where you could be out there with the penguins, put you in the middle of nowhere, where ain't nothing but penguins, and take YK the Truth with you for a while. I know he got children, so he can't go
Yeah,
far.
he the only marsupial that live in cold weather. You see, he's a marsupial.
And you ain't never see when an agent gets suspended or get put on probation, they send that nigga in the middle of the Antarctic Ocean. They put an office in the middle of the Antarctic Ocean and shit. You know what I'm saying? Next to a bunch of polar bears and shit, right?
Right.
That's what's going to happen to him, because they gave him a timeline to convince people that we was lying, and he fell in miserably. You got a timeline, buddy. They got a budget, man. And the minute they're gonna be like, well, I don't think you work for our budget. We need to find somebody else.
That's Shaw one.
That's a fact.
Nigga Shaw one.
That's a fact. You know what we need to do, AP? We need to do a panel.
Hold on. I want to see if these niggas agree with Ankh right quick. Hold on. We got YK and them in here. Let's get to this Ankh conversation. But go ahead, continue, A1.
We need to get a panel and everybody pick what's the best 10 rappers, right? We could do what's the best 10 rappers, or the best rappers, you know what I'm saying? We could do a little segment on that. That was something I was thinking about the other day. But I don't want to do it by myself. I want to do it, you know, everybody get their point of view or why they say who they pick. He said the Amazon is in Africa. So you in concurrence with the Amara squad, I take it, YK the Truth. You know what? I don't even know why at this point in time we even entertaining these niggas. Like, once we dust off motherfuckers and people lose, you normally don't give them that much time or attention, because they no longer they was never really important, but they definitely ain't important now. You look at them like they ain't little nigga, like, yeah, nigga in the chat room, like the last person we should be conversating with is these same Pan-African 10-time losers, man.
Right. So y'all niggas believe in evolution, monkey man, Pan-African theory. Y'all come from monkeys. I'm about to put on one of your leaders from the Pan-African community. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into it. Y'all niggas believe in this? I want all the smoke with all you dummies. Let's go.
So when we enter monkeys into the equation, let's go back using geological time to 40 million years ago. So 40 million years ago, we came from monkeys. 40 million years ago with tails. What is the proof for that? 40 million years ago. So 40 million years ago, we came from monkeys. 40 million years ago with tails. We came from monkeys. 40 million years ago with tails. What is the proof for that? Let's talk about the tails. Right now, if you look at a human skeleton, you can tell that once upon a time in their history, they had tails. Right. No one debates that. As a matter of fact, in the womb, at a certain period, humans have tails, but it falls off at a certain gestation period. That's the proof that we came from something with tails. Right. So we did not direct.
The tail become the umbilical cord, right?
That's some pseudo ass shit, man.
Nah, the tail become the.
Bruh. So your tail go from your ass to your stomach?
Now listen what I'm saying. Let's just listen what I'm saying. We know that, when a baby is in the first trimester, they don't know the difference between an alligator baby, a dolphin baby, or a human baby.
Who
Now I
said
know
that?
that. No. This is what scientists say. This is actually like when
See,
you look
I
at.
don't believe what
Nah,
scientists
but
say.
but wait, look, let me just tell you where this is stemming from. This is stemming from ultrasounds. When they do ultrasounds of the mother, like when before the baby's born, the ultrasound shows it. It actually shows it in your stomach. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's something that I don't know what it is until it forms to a human being. But however it goes, right? For him to say, how do he know it was 40 million years ago? Now I know we be shooting some timelines out there, whatever, according to what people saying. But then if you got that timeline from an expert who can't do no experiment, that is only a fucking theory, then the same thing that we could put when you talk about Michael Creedmoor work of the human remains he found in that Illinois cave that go back 300 million years. Now I'm not saying it's 300 million years. I don't believe they know. But for the sake of science, if you want to have that thought, then we got human activity in America over 40,000 years. That's some primitive niggas over there in Africa. That's what they claim their
And do
history.
y'all accept evolution in the chat? YK and not a coincidence. Do y'all agree? I just want to get y'all answer right now. Do y'all agree with what Unc said? Yes or no in the chat, man. We're not playing no games. We're not going with this pseudo monkey. We had a tail and it fell off thousands and thousands of millions of years. No, I'm not going with that, bro.
Exactly.
No,
So for
we don't come from monkeys.
the evolution theory to be complete, you have to put a monkey and watch him morph into a human being. That will be the only way you will be able to prove that, nigga.
That'll be the ultimate one. Yeah, he killing the game with that. He do that. He it's over with.
Well, I might bow out to him if that ever happens, but we know it ain't.
He do that.
Happen.
It's fucking
So
over with. A nigga put a monkey in the lab in some type of hyper sped up evolution chamber, and that nigga walk up and turn into Zimbabwe or a nigga you see in Zambia. It's over with.
fucking
Case
Brad
closed.
Pitt,
Y'all won.
nigga turning to Brad Pitt and shit, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga turn right into Brad Pitt.
Yeah, I mean, come on, bro. Because then you got to look at it like this, right? So they will have to evolve. That's why these niggas.
Hold on. YK said he accepts the homo theory. So he's a homo. Not a coincidence. He said, I accept the theory too. All right, then. I want y'all to come on the panel in a minute and explain to me. I got a couple questions. So let's continue. He already saying you was a monkey with a tail.
Proof that we came from something with tails.
Right.
So we did not directly come from monkeys. If you want to play the 40 million year game, then I'll take you back to 150 million years, right? Where you're connected to a fish.
Right.
Tetralet.
Right.
If we
All right. So now see y'all agree with you come from fish. Before you was a monkey with a tail, you was a fish. Do y'all niggas concur?
So he believe it. I mean, I don't believe in no mermaids or mermen, but I'm gonna say this. But I'm gonna keep a mental note of that until I find further evidence. If I ever find further evidence.
Listen, if any nigga come up to me with this aquatic ape theory, that's your last time that niggas gonna respect your information. Don't come to me with an aquatic ape theory ever. Don't do it. Don't do it. Hey, YK, do you believe you come from fish? I'm not reaching. This is what he said. You should read the book, My Inner Fish. Oh my God.
So in that book, My Inner Fish.
Listen, I'm asking a simple question. YK, and not a coincidence. Do you believe before you was an ape with a tail, you was a fish?
Look, check this out, right? You said, do you believe in my inner fish, right? The only way we can believe that man came from fish is to actually see the experiment take place. No one has ever seen this, so this is all speculation at this point in time, nigga. Nobody have ever seen it.
Man, I'm
Nobody.
about to write a book called the what how school say aqua apes,
And these niggas, these
monkey
niggas,
bubbles.
these niggas so stupid, AP, right? Because they looking on Africa, right? They looking at Africa and they looking at the hominin bones that they found there, right? Not knowing that's not the cradle of life, nigga. The cradle of life is over here, nigga. So your whole theory is off, nigga. Your whole theory's off. Because life didn't evolve in Africa. It evolved in America.
Man, listen, the aquatic ape theory is over with. These niggas was Little Mermaid. Little Mermaid grew some feet, a tail, some dark skin, some fur, shedded it, turned into a nigga, left, turned into a white man. Come on, man. I'm not dealing with your theories, man. Respect.
You know
No,
what would be a good
respectfully.
segment? You know what would be a good segment for him? They used to have these shits called sea monkeys. Like, I don't know if they was real or not, but I remember the commercial used to come on when I was a matter of fact, no, they used to put them in comic books. They used to have them at the back of the comic book ads and shit, like, you know what I'm saying?
Listen,
Like
bro,
Marvel
listen.
and DC comic.
So now out of Africa theory have aligned and conjoined themselves with Charles Darwin's theory. He's with Charles Darwin theory because this he's explaining Charles Darwin's book. If you go get Charles Darwin, Beagle, the Beagles book, right? The Book of the Beagles. Go look it up. Charles Darwin. He's explaining this aquatic ape theory. Nigga, they come from motherfucking fish.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. So you mean to tell me there was no anatomically modern correct humans 200 million years ago? There was no type of human species. See, y'all, see, evolution, when you go back that far, you already debunked. Because at 200 million, 360 million, we're dealing with what you will call the Cambridge explosion when we deal with evolutionary theory. Charles Darwinian theory. Charles Darwin niggas. These niggas are Darwinites. Y'all niggas are Darwinites. Y'all niggas are Darwinians. Y'all niggas are sick, man. Y'all niggas believe y'all was a fish. Y'all was some type of ape-like creatures with a tail. You got to be a stupid motherfucker. Not even an African that's a nomadic tribe. And a nomadic tribe in Africa believe that stupid ass shit. Man, listen, man. Real evolution, de-evolutionary process versus the aquatic ape theory. Now listen, not a coincidence. And what's my boy name? Oh, YK. You know the truth, bro. You know the truth, YK. You know it, and you's a dumb motherfucker. I would debate both you and not a coincidence on evolution at one time. Both of you motherfuckers. Set it up. I debate both of you niggas, man. I will whoop the shit out of you. You gonna prove to me that that we come from fish and turned into a monkey? That's gonna be the fucking hilarious debate, bro. Niggas gonna laugh you out the gym, bro.
Hey, Mr. Doe, you
Not a
asking?
coincidence. Do you accept the debate? You and YK, me, a handicap match. YK, not a coincidence versus me on evolution. I want to deal with how we came from fish to monkeys, nigga. Now, let's go. Do y'all accept it or not, nigga? Don't run. Nigga, because I'm gonna show y'all stupid motherfuckers. You the missing link. You dummy.
Hey, look, Mr. Doe, you asking what is our highest education achievement? I mean, listen, understand this, right? When it come to history and science, if you study science, even if you never been to school before, you can still be proficient in it. But me, myself, I have 2 degrees. Well, actually, I got 190 college credits if you want to go there with it. I'm almost done with a master's, but I don't think I
Man,
need.
listen, I'm not even gonna run down my credentials. Just look me up, nigga. I'm the first Aboriginal scientist, nigga, since 2000 and motherfucking 10, nigga.
That's a fact. And look, I'm actually
Nigga, I'm the first Aboriginal archaeologist, nigga, on record. So you must not know who panel you in, Mr. Doe. You must be a fucking fool. But shout out to you, man. You don't want to accept it because it takes away from America. Come on, bro. No, man. Do you want to accept the debate, bro? Y'all niggas scared to accept the debate. Not a coincidence. None of them niggas.
It's gonna put us in America.
Man, don't worry about what I come with. Don't worry about what I come with. YK, look, I asked them, do they accept the debate? At first, I asked them, do they accept evolution? They all said, I accept. None of them niggas want to accept the debate. These niggas are corn billions. Just know y'all gonna be featured on the new episode of Corn Hubbians. You niggas gonna be on Corn Hub. You know what I'm saying? Me, YK, you gonna be on Corn Hub, bro. You understand me? Shout out to these weirdos that's in the chat. We're gonna continue punching on Ankh in this aquatic ape theory. So let's go.
If we want to play that game and act like 150 million years is not forever, and quote unquote 40 million years is not forever, I'm gonna tell you 40 million years is an eternity.
Yeah, for sure. Right.
That's just you feel me though, right?
Yeah, the human mind can't even we say 40 million years, 140 million years, but we can't even grasp how long that really is. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no, we can't even grasp how long 20 years is.
Right.
We start forgetting.
Right.
Right?
But,
yeah, come on, man.
But ain't the so look, my thing is too, when I'm having these conversations with people who don't bear witness to evolution, right? If they
And look at this little dude. He just so infatuated. He just love being told he come from a fish. Look at him squirming around. These niggas are sick. Something wrong with you Pan-Africans, man. Shout out to Realize TV for the Cash App donation. Shout out to Realize TV in the chat for supporting the channel, man. Everybody turn up and support on these goofies, man. Support the channel on these goofy niggas, man. Like YK and not a coincidence, man. Tell them niggas come get in the ring. Not a coincidence. You been talking this white slavery shit. You must be trying to get put in a body bag and then get body slammed while you in a body bag. Nigga, that's what I'm gonna do to you if you take a debate on white slaves, bro. It's gonna be embarrassing, bro. Cause you gonna pull up the same shit the Europeans shitting out. And you gonna eat that shit. And I'm gonna give you some fresh organic shit, grown. You gonna eat European poop. I'm not with that. You can have nature's granola bar. I'm good. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all got the wackest information, man. Y'all niggas still debating Christians and shit. Like, yeah, Pan-Africans is a pseudo mythological fake story. It's like Hebrew. That's who they like debating. Yeah, it was us, the Pan-Africans, that built it. No, it was the Hebrews. Oh, y'all a bunch of fairy tale costume wearing motherfuckers. Seriously, no real culture that none of us even practice remotely. You understand what I'm saying? When have y'all ever known about to run from a debate? Look what he said about running. Come on, not a coincidence. You don't even sound convincing, bro. I'm 22-0, bro. Respectfully, I whoop Rob Bourne, your greatest leader. Y'all niggas look up to Rob Bourne. He's a good guy. Shout out to him. That's my boy. And we're going to get it in again. He won his fade. You know why he wanted to get his get back? Because I whooped him, gang. That's why. Did we do this? Y'all must not know. Shaka Utmost is who I really want to have a conversation with. I think this could be big. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with you pseudo degenerates that ain't Sinetta never respected enough to even let y'all drop any information on their platforms. Listen, we give y'all niggas a chance more than Sinetta do. Pay homage, nigga. Thank me. Why don't you thank Big Aboriginal Power for giving y'all niggas some shine? Everybody give a round of a motherfucking applause. You know what I'm saying? For the niggas we done put on that Sarnetta never respected they pseudo African pan. Listen, even a pan African don't even respect y'all information. Nigga, we done went on Sarnetta 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times and shut it down, nigga. Y'all ain't even went on there none. That just shows the level of respect when it comes to information. And you niggas are motherfucking degenerates of Sarnetta. See? Bastard childs that he never even looked after. Respectfully. And your information is puny, you're weak, the gig is up. We crushing you niggas every day with this Aboriginal science, with Aboriginal history, with Aboriginal motherfucking archaeology. You know what I'm saying? Bounce, I never been put my videos on his platform before you ever uploaded a video. Nigga, ain't nobody played your video, bro. You was a degenerate, bro. Nobody respects your shit, bro. Let me guess. You was on there with when they had Herm, Big Brother Herm on there. Shout out to my brother Herm Dean. What was it?
Yeah, don't nobody know these dudes, man. These dudes hang over
These
here like
dudes
lot
are
lizards.
degenerates, bro.
Look, these niggas hang over here like lot lizards, nigga.
Yeah, information lot lizards and
y'all
shit.
niggas worse than cats in around a fucking dumpster or raccoons and shit, right?
Yeah, matter of fact, well, how about y'all Pan Africans jump on here? Cause you niggas, man, listen, man. I ain't gonna lie to you niggas. Y'all degenerates. Y'all are degenerates, man. Y'all think y'all come from monkeys with tails. Like how primitive mind do a monkey brain motherfucker gotta be to try to convince some intelligent beings that they was not intelligent, that you was a dumb ape? You got to be ridiculous, man.
Hey, Maria, that's false. The oldest skulls that they found has been found in America that go back 300 million years. Since you want to sit up there and you want to talk about some Homo sapien according to their science.
Nigga, we not homos, nigga. We not homos, dummy. We modern. We're modern humans. We're modern.
But according to their theory, modern humans didn't evolve to up to 200,000 years ago.
Yeah, but that theory is going with Darwin theory, and we challenge
that's a fact.
Because there are respected people in the universities that put out information that hasn't been debunked, it hasn't been disputed or refuted. You understand what I'm saying? That deals with human activity, anatomically modern correct, the advanced type technology in America going back older than your fucking whole hominid species. Yeah. When y'all was a fish 300 million years ago, trying to grow a tail and become an ape, nigga, we was already humans here. Fully grown, anatomically correct, doing regular human shit. You niggas are monkey brain niggas. You will never understand. Nigga, nobody can explain that. Nigga, y'all don't even know y'all rapid brain at capacities didn't lead. Like, I will break down this whole monkey man theory, dude. You niggas are monkeys. Not a coincidence. Yeah, nigga, if you was a fish 300 million years ago, why can't science say that we was humans 300 million years ago? So you agree with the fish, but not that you was a human. You was a dumb, indoctrinated nigga. You understand me? You agree that you was a fish, bro. We come from two different lineage. Your oldest ancestor was some tilapia. You understand what I'm saying? We don't compete, brother. You teach Darwin theory.
That's why we should avoid the same way you see a skunk in your backyard, you run or you avoid. The same way these niggas come around, because these niggas is already dubs, man. We smoking on a not a coincidence pack.
I got that YK pack. Yeah, you know the truth pack. Yeah, that's that called that. You know the truth pack. This motherfucker. And it's raggedy weed. It's raggedy weed, might I say. It's not that good.
I know some of you niggas don't believe that. Even some of us in our own community don't believe that. Why you believe YK did a, you know what I'm saying, wonderful job or whatever. But YK is a pack. I mean, YK a pack and not a
Man,
coincidence.
YK got beat unanimously by me, bro. That was like a hands down debate. Like I smoked him so bad, it was ridiculous.
Lucky a pack too. That nigga's a pack too, nigga. That nigga PMF smoking on a Lucky pack. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
damn, Lucky. You don't let PNF do you like that, my boy. That was a good debate though. You did good, Lucky. Yeah, I will say you did pretty good. But listen, man, not a coincidence. YK, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Can y'all get some other niggas that's like we tired of talking to y'all? Man.
Yeah,
Seriously.
man. Go find some of your
Go find
friends
some
to bring
friends,
around.
man.
Yeah. Them niggas, look, side never see them niggas. He block them and shit. Oh, they go YK, block them. Look, it ain't block not a coincidence. They ain't even wanted over there with their old
That
people.
nigga in the channel for this troll name, Jerome Bennett. Goddamn, extra
Look,
strong.
your own people don't even want you to come around, my dude. Damn, man.
Damn, go
Yo,
find y'all some friends, man.
how them niggas call you and you don't return their beeps, man, or you don't return their calls, man? Them niggas, they ducking them because they know that.
That nigga was too busy getting told what to do by the guilt program. That nigga was in school. These niggas Asians, bro.
Hey, YK, this pack we smoking right here sucks, my dude.
I already smoked their master teacher. That was Rob Bourne. That's their master teacher. We smoked him. We going after the rest of them. Garfield, Shaka Up Most, Ngozi. Nigga, everybody.
Garfield just an agitator. He don't even want to debate. No, he don't even want to debate motherfucking Hebrews. Them niggas obsessed with Israelites. Them niggas, look, we over here talking this crazy shit, nigga. Talking about the pyramids is older, humans evolved from America. We got the oldest science, blah, 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 blah. And these niggas, they best, oh, man, let's go fuck with the Israelites. Because they already see what time it is over here.
Yeah, these niggas degenerates.
You gonna have motherfuckers convert. In the middle of the fucking in the middle of the goddamn debate, niggas gonna be like, you know what? I'm an Aboriginal now. I don't believe these niggas. Heard up, nigga. Like, yo, I don't believe these niggas.
Yeah, cause they some lying motherfuckers. They ain't no damn African. They know good and goddamn well. Them niggas go to sleep tired every night, exhausted. Don't fucking overwork their brain trying to convince some niggas to some shit they ain't. Y'all niggas should be ashamed, bro. But listen, let's continue listening to this nigga, this monkey man theory.
People who don't bear witness to evolution, right? If you don't bear witness to evolution, aren't you by default a creationist?
Yeah, what else you gonna say? Of course, either creationist or make it up in this. You just make it up. You should always ask the person, right. If not evolution, please explain to me. Right? That puts them in a precarious situation when they claim not to believe in the Bible or the white man's religion. Right. You say explain it then.
Right.
You get answers like, yo, they came from the sun, yo, they did this. No one can give you an explanation. As a matter of fact, it takes the fun out the conversation because they can't explain.
Mm-hmm.
They just start making up stuff.
Right. Well,
and it's funny to me. But hold on. But the point I want to make clear that no scientist says that Homo sapiens come from monkeys.
Facts.
Only the religious people say that.
Mm-hmm.
Only
nigga, nigga, duh. But you ain't gonna say Homo sapiens come from Homo erectus neither. Cause that's a monkey's uncle.
Darwin wasn't I don't know what his faith was, but he was a eugenicist.
He loved Darwin.
Exactly.
Loves Darwin, bro. He loves Darwin. That nigga love him some motherfucking Darwin. As do YK. YK will sit on Darwin's lap right now.
Those who misconstrue evolution will say that, but no credible scientist says that.
Yeah, right, exactly. And the thing that I have, and I know a lot of people, so we never deny the fact that there's ever been, racism within the fields of science, but science, but science is how you prove that the racist scientists aren't right and exact. You see what I'm saying? Like, remember, like the whole craniology thing, and there was like, that was pseudo, and but it took science to prove that was pseudo. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the scientific, right, man. Good point. That's actually the scientific racism.
Yeah. Right.
1800, 1700, they was racist as hell, and they came up with they allowed their racism against another people to promote ideas in Harvard and Yale as if it was science. So in their science classes, they was teaching that there was 24 races, there was 18 races, there was 12 races. Here's the famous one. There's 3 races: Mongoloid, Caucasoid, and Negroid.
Right.
That's why the conversation about the Nile Valley Africans from North Africa to Central Africa, the 4
he just told on y'all. So y'all agree with that? Not a coincidence. And YK, because he's about to say that white people are from Africa. Listen, straight nose and straight hair.
So bananas. Yeah. You get people talking nonsense because of this racism that was employed even at the start of what they quote unquote call Egyptology.
Well, that's real talk.
It's built-in racism. Yeah. They explain it, so they call Africa the dark continent.
Right.
First of all, that's only true based off where the hell you go. Because if you go to South Africa, them people ain't dark. Right. Boy saying are some of the oldest people on planet Earth, and they have like the brown skin.
Right.
See?
Right. And that people, and that's where science comes in, because we know that as far as genetics go, the closer you are to the equator, you know what I'm saying? In a lot of cases, the darker skins you were, you know what I'm saying? And as far as science goes, though, right? We hear the term white man science a lot, but can you give some examples of Africans in the past using forms of science and proto-science? Because, you got shit like the Lumumbo bone, the Ishago bone, 30,000, 15,000 years.
The baboon bone.
Yeah, the infamous baboon bone.
Presented
by Not a Coincidence. With 29 lines in it.
Man, listen, Jody Breeze and Mr. Doe. I'm about to drop the link for you goofies who got something to say. If you don't hit the link, snipers and moderators in the chat, y'all know where to send them, y'all. Y'all know where to send them. To the shadow realm, nigga. Send their ass to an oblivion. Let them go meet my yacht, nigga. They gonna go meet my yacht. And we sending their ass to go talk to my yacht, nigga. Yeah. You gonna have peace and balance by the time you can come back around this motherfucker, nigga. So they got 60 seconds starting right now, my nigga. Straight up. We're gonna give them a few good seconds to come on. Mr. Doe and Jody Breeze, nigga. Come explain this monkey man theory. I smell pseudo.
Yeah, you see, these niggas don't never show up, man.
You know what I'm saying?
It be the usual suspects and shit. Like, these niggas don't never show up. And it's like, at this point in time, these niggas is just in the chat room trolls. Niggas sit up there and type a whole book in a 3-hour live stream, but don't want to come up here and build with the gods.
Yeah, all right, they got 10 seconds, nigga. Countdown. Sniper.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give you an extra second.
Yeah.
Adios.
Yep. And then y'all confirm that. Whoever got him, confirm. Tell me which one of you God sent them to the shadow realm.
Sent that nigga with motherfucking Akhenaten.
Yeah. That nigga got a long head. That nigga got one of them Akhenatans. Yeah, said the grandfather of King Tut. Nigga.
I forgot the nigga name in Moon Knight. The god, it was a god in Moon Knight. I don't know if you know what Moon Knight is, but that was like a Marvel comic. They made a series out of it on Netflix. And one of them niggas, we got one. He came up.
No.
Who the fuck is that? Jesus?
Chill, bro. Chill, bro. No, we don't see that, bro. You tripping, bro. Y'all be wild. Nah, YK, I changed my mind, bro. My PR said I don't need to be battling and fighting degenerates and can hurt myself. You got to at least put up some wins, man. Pack up a pile of wins, and I'll take a debate with you, YK. You a degenerate. I just spanked you up less than a month ago. I beat you. I beat, what else, Pseudo? I beat Black Lotus. And I beat Rob Bourne all within a month. Man, come on. You niggas got to pack up some wins before I get in the ring, before I let you little degenerates get in the ring with me. You know, I just Rob Bourne. I got hella big names on this repertoire here, man. We got Bro Sanchez in the chat, man. Hit the link, Bro Sanchez. Shout out to Bro Sanchez. Yeah. No, you degenerates coming around talking about we was fish and then evolved into a ape with a tail. I would love to take a debate with this, but the temptation is there. But we can definitely line you up with someone to take a fade with you, YK, on these monkey man theories that you indulge in.
Yo, y'all keep saying that I lost the debate, brother. But how can you lose a debate? Hold on, A1. You came with an encyclopedia. Hold on, you came with an encyclopedia and like 2 other sources, brother.
No,
and you didn't prove that there was pyramids.
You lost. It's over with. You lost already.
Brother. Hey,
it's over with, man.
I know it's over.
Okay, hold on. Okay. I know you're explaining why you lost, but listen, it's okay. And listen, I don't hate you for you losing. I don't hate you. But listen, you lost according to the polls, brother. It's all good. You got to pack up some wins.
According to what polls? You talking about being over here?
Bro, I took the polls over there. I took the polls at Rob Bourne. We're over there where they was at, and I won. So what's up?
He even came and admitted himself he lost.
Yeah, I went over there. I went over to that side and won.
Lost.
Rob Bourne. No, I don't know about what he said. I'm just saying I went over to their side. The polls was the significant factor, and I won the polls. Man.
Nah, we can't go by the polls, brother.
We've been going by the polls. We gotta go based on the evidence. Respectfully, we all agreed on the polls. Everybody in all the debates, and what you're displaying is you're a sore loser. So if you want to go by another method in another debate besides the polls, which we agreed on, then I will allow someone to whoop your ass continuously with another method of judging. Okay, that's nothing, young man. I'll be more thrilled to do that, but don't be a sore loser and get whooped when you agree to go the polls before. And then you get mad afterwards.
All right. So AP, if I'm a sore loser, how did I lose the debate with Zab, brother? Enlighten me.
According to the polls, sir.
No, brother. Nah, you got it.
All right.
Let's exclude the polls.
Okay. Hold on. Respectfully, I just had this conversation. You agreed. Y'all agreed on the polls. The poll went. You lost. This wasn't Zal platform. This wasn't your platform. This is neutral platform.
All right. So what is your platform about? Does your platform support my ideology?
My platform is what it's wanted to be, bro. It's my platform.
Right, but does it support my ideology?
Man, support every ideology. It's
bro. You're delusional not even see that this is a biased platform, brother. But we can
support
move on.
Truth, brother. We don't support evolution, so.
Y'all don't support truth. DNA. You support DNA.
You support truth? Do you support truth?
Do y'all support DNA?
I'll come back to you. Do you support truth? Yes or no?
Of course I do. But being on the
since we got a common ground, we both subscribe to truth searching. Excuse me. So that's what we own. And so you come with your truth. I came with mine. The people's looking for theirs, and you lost according to the people's the peer reviews of your peers. So I'm gonna move on to Bro Sanchez. What's going on, Bro Sanchez? What's going on?
What's good, brothers? How y'all doing, man?
Having a good time. Man.
I'm just coming through, man, enjoying the debates and the spars. Salute to y'all, brothers. Hey, Ab, ain't you part of the thing that JJ and them got going over there?
Yeah, Black Jesus Minister and them, the debate squad and shit. Yeah. I've been meaning to chop it up with you about that. I need to call you, but definitely.
I'm over there too, man. I'm gonna chill over here with y'all till you done or whatever, man. I got about 2 hours. I'm chilling, man.
Man, yeah, that's what's up. So I'm gonna talk more about that here soon, you guys. So I haven't really broke that to y'all, but we got some shit. That's why we have these debates. There's winners that we done had out of these debates. There's been losers. And so we'll let some of the viewers and some of the people in the community choose who they would like to see in these debate formats, you guys. So it's a cash prize. It's a lot of traction to get your own channels popping based off of your own intellectual capacity, right? So it could be a good opportunity for some of you guys that's coming up in this intellectual conscious field and truth searching. You feel me? What I'm saying? So it could be dope. Could be dope.
I want to ask YK something real quick since he
absolutely. Let's get it.
YK, did you see the Canadian broadcast channel CBC Marketplace investigation on DNA ancestry test?
No, I haven't seen it. Who was the study by?
The study was done by CBC. That CBC Marketplace, they are investigative journalist group that go around investigating scams and frauds in the marketplace, and they've been uncovering a lot of scams and frauds and bringing light to a lot of deception that goes on in the corporate world. One of the experiments they did was on the ancestry DNA test, and so they have 2 twins that work for them. The 2 twins got their blood work done, their DNA done, and they ended up being from 2 totally different countries. And that's impossible if they're twins. Now, I want to ask you a question based on that. I know that y'all push the DNA test. Is it true that sometime there may be some inaccuracies? I'm not going to say off the bat that, DNA test is wrong because of that. I'm going to say what that experiment proved is that, to the least, is that sometime these things can be inaccurate. I also got an article from the Pentagon saying the same thing, and they go even further. They say that these things are never accurate. But I'm not going to hit you with that one. I just want to know what you feel about the twins test results and how that sometime there may be some, it ain't 100%. Because if you say it's 100%, then I'm kind of lost a bit, So how do you stand on that?
So basically with the twins, it's all based on different companies and different databases. And not only that, certain genes can be skipped that's being analyzed.
Man, if you don't
yo, bro, just here, how the fuck? A1, mute your mic, bro. Come on now. Am I talking to you or am I talking to Sanchez?
A1, let them explain. Let them explain so we can hear this pseudo nonsense. Everybody's listening, so let's hear this.
A1, let me, AP, let me share my screen real quick. so I could give a better understanding of why those twins had a different result.
Yeah, because I'd like to know that one.
Yeah, all right. So here it goes right here, bro.
We don't want to hear that shit.
Okay, now after you give me the example of your explanation of why those twins had different results, get ready, because after that I got another question. That was a dude that got results one day, then he went back another month and it told him he was from somewhere different. So there's a person that got 3 test results and all three results told him he was somewhere different. I'm gonna be pulling these up for references. I never hear you guys talk about these. So I want to hear you explain not only the twins away, but after that, get ready for those other ones I got for you.
All right. Can y'all hear me? Listen, check it out.
The only company whose test did not produce identical results for the girls, say the differences in results are likely because the analysis of DNA can have small variations between the two.
Let me turn it up real quick. My bad. Let me turn it up.
Turn it up.
Differences in results are likely because the analysis of DNA can have small variations between the two results, even though the DNA is identical. All ancestry DNA tests work on the same principle, examining the DNA for markers common to.
So basically, yeah, what's good?
Yeah, if you so yeah, let me just say something real quick. That's why I want you to watch the video of the twins, YK. What you doing? You playing a rebuttal video without watching the initial video. So what you need to do is watch the initial video, then go and see the response to it. Because what I'm gonna tell you right now is that has nothing to do with what the video show. The video shows. Hold on, the video don't show variations in DNA. It literally says one twin is from this location and one twin is from way over here in this location.
And those variations is the reason why they get in different locations, brother.
And that means
hold on.
It's not absolute. Is it absolute? Yes or no? Is it absolute?
It
yes
can't
or
be
no?
absolute. That's what I told him.
Oh, no.
Bro, you acting triggered. Let me speak. You gonna let me speak, or you gonna be triggered, brother? Calm down. Damn.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Based on the database, for one. So if one company has different database and you can have different variations, and you don't all genes are not passed down the same. So it doesn't mean that it's inaccurate.
Let me
get what I'm saying.
Let me say something, y'all. If I am from Switzerland and my twin brother is from Switzerland, and the test tell my twin brother he's from Nigeria and tell me that I'm from Russia, how the fuck is that not inaccurate? It's inaccurate. I'm not from these places that is telling me I'm from. So once the test can tell me that I'm from somewhere that I know I'm not, why the fuck should I ask it where I'm from?
You know why? Because hold on, Sense. Let me answer you. Because it's not saying you do come from those places. You do have ancestors that come from those places. So it's not false. It's just that gene was passed down to that twin that the other twin didn't get.
Okay, so my
genes are passed down, brother.
No, listen, brother. If I got a twin brother, the test telling him he come from Nigeria, but brother Sanchez come from Switzerland, and you telling me that the part of the genes that passed to him was from maybe a Nigerian ancestor, and a part of the genes that passed to me is from Switzerland, yet we're identical twins, and he don't have none of the features of this Nigerian tribe that he fucking that's so dominant.
Switzerland?
No. Let me go. No. Don't do that. Let me go. Don't do that. Let me go.
We're not gonna let you guess, Gallop, bro.
You gotta let me finish talking, bro. Don't do that now. Be professional. I've been professional with you. I'm about to land right here. What I said was, if the test is strong enough, if the DNA is strong enough for it to test at the top, for the test to say that I have a dominant variant from Nigeria, then I should surely see the features in my face from Nigeria. But if I'm a part of an identical twin set and we got 2 different hits from 2 different dominant variants in our DNA or whatever, right? I just don't think that is accurate, because there's no way you can have identical twins and you telling me that the test can tell them that they from two different locations when it comes to their ancestry. Now we can agree to disagree with that. Let's move to the next one. The next one is, what about the people that got their test results done this month, YK, and it told them that
hold on, brother. Hold on 1 second. No, hold on. We hold on. We can't let you have a rebuttal and then I can't
asking questions.
What you just know.
So let me
ask this question, bro.
Brother Sanchez, let him answer. Let him answer what you propose.
Because check it out. I told the man I was gonna. Let me say something to you, Aborigine. Aborigine. I told this man when I got on the mic, I got 2 questions for you. Get ready for the next one after the twins. Did I not? I'm done with the twins. I'm ready for my next question. I ain't finna play with him all day.
Right, you would have been done. Hold on, brother. Hold on. You would have. Hold on, Sanchez. Hold on, brother. Hold on.
Quiet right now, bro. Why is he interrupting me?
Listen,
and I'm not talking to him.
Hey, hold on, YK. Hold on. You tripping.
I'm not talking to this brother. Why is he interrupting me? I'm talking to Aborigine. Have some respect, brother. Aborigine. My question for him is, what about the people who took the test and got different results at different times? And I'm done. I'm not going to play with him. Answer that and I'm through. I don't got to talk to you no more.
Yo, hold on. What you not going to do is tell me what the fuck I'm going to answer. When you made a statement.
You don't got to answer.
Okay, come on, bro.
You don't got to get triggered by a question. If you don't want to answer it, fine. Talk to somebody else. Cool. Emotional.
All right, so cool. So let me go back to what he was saying. All right. You said that Switzerland and those other places is still Europe, brother. So all right, let me talk now. Let me talk because I know. Hold on, brother.
Hold on, YK. He didn't say that.
Bro, can I speak without being uninterrupted? Because I'm getting a lot of scary vibes, bro. Let me speak.
You won't answer the question, brother.
Because let me go. You're not going to address something and then say I can't speak on it to make me look like I don't know what I'm talking about.
Hold on. Let's make this fair. Ask the question again so he can answer. If he's trying to move on from the question and not trying to answer, then just move on from the conversation.
If I get my test results done this week and it say I'm Nigerian, then I go back next month and it says that I'm goddamn Asian. How do you explain that? I'm just trying to learn. That's all right.
Cool. Now, all right, cool. Now, show me anybody who had a Nigerian test and then came back and it was Asian. Tests get updated. Right, cool. Hold on, brother. Right. Hold on. Let me finish. Hold on. Right. If you could make 10 statements, let me get my 1 point out.
Take your time.
It's not going to say that you're Asian. It might update to have a different percentage of Nigerian because based on the database and how large it gets more accurate. Just it can be done, bro. Y'all act like you can't use DNA and it's useless. That's not true.
I just asked. Listen, he will not answer my question, y'all.
I just answered you, brother.
No, bro.
He didn't answer
bro. Let me ask him again. Let me ask him again in another way, then, because he played with the location. YK the truth. If I get my DNA test done today and it says that I'm from one location, then I go back again next month and it says I'm from another location. What's the problem with that? I ain't gonna let you dance. Answer it that way then.
All right, because the databases get larger. When you get more, hold on, bro. Listen, it's not that hard to understand. Hold on, bro. Different companies have different databases. So the larger your database is, the more accurate it is. So when more people get right, so we can move on from that.
So now I got to say something based on that, y'all. Guess what YK the Truth just admitted with all that? That no matter what your results is right now, that shit probably ain't accurate. You got to wait till the database get larger and recheck it every couple of... Don't interrupt. Let me say this. If you got your test results and it says you Egyptian or whatever and you happy, don't get too happy, because when the database grow in a couple of more years, it may change your shit. So this is something you got to keep going to do throughout your life to check to make sure you up to date, because you don't know that where you from today may not where you be gonna be from 50 years from now. Because hold on, I'm not done, bro. You have muted your mic. I'm concluding now. So you, I don't know why you gotta interrupt me now and you're done. I already asked you what I needed to know. I'm cool, bro. Why are you talking? I'm cool. So now it's my turn now. So what I'm saying right now is this right here, y'all. You heard it out of his goddamn mouth, y'all. And I'm finna conclude on this right here. These databases ain't got but a few million samples in them. I already looked it up. There's not one of them with a billion. People, it's 10 billion people on the earth. If you telling me I gotta wait till the database to grow to get a more accurate reading, boy, we got a lot of waiting to do. We might as well sit back and not even get the test now. They ain't even at a billion samples yet. And you telling me within a month of me waiting, that shit can change where I'm from because the database grew that much in 1 month that I'm from somewhere else. That means everybody that got a test result today, I doubt if that's where you really from. You should stand by and wait till the database to grow. And that's from your mouth. You can drop the bomb now. I'm gonna mute my mic right there, Abo. Appreciate it.
All right, cool. So what you hold on. So what you fail to realize? Hold on, AP. Let me address.
YK, hold up, nigga.
Chill your little man out, man. This ain't the YK show. This ain't This ain't Corn Hub. All right. Let me shout out to some of our people that's on the panel. Shout out to Chief Morning Thunder. Yeah, shout out to Chief Morning Thunder, Sister.
Hey, now I'm enjoying the show. I'm muting, bro.
All right.
Sanchez,
Shout out to Brown
A1 up here
Lucas
kicking
Slim.
ass. Bro, Sanchez and A1 up here whooping ass. I'm muting. Wait.
Shout out to Superman. Shout out to Bobby Knight. Shout out to everybody.
Hey, let me say one thing real
Hey, A1, can I get
A1, you got it.
Let me get this real quick, A1, before you do this. Brown Wolf, man. I'm gonna be real.
Nah, Brown Wolf. Hold up, bro. Nah, Brown Wolf.
Okay, go ahead.
I've been waiting for a minute to address this one animal. Stay right there. You keep your mic off of mute. Just hold up. Listen.
Yo, A1, can I address Sanchez before you go, brother?
Nah, you had your chance. Brother Sanchez.
Yes, sir.
Okay, listen. Are you aware that all human beings have a 99.9% physical, genetic DNA similarities?
I actually I say stuff like that, but I have no way to back it up. That's just what I feel. You're gonna give me the receipts for it.
The people who did the research says this. I mean, you can find that, or you can easily find that, right? Now, this guy is going off of the Rick Kittles, the 1%. No, matter of fact, it's not even 1%. It's 0.1%. It's 0.0.1. It's not even a percent. It's
that's 10% of 1%.
A tenth of a percent, right? So look, so in that 10th of a percent, right? It will show the genetic similarities that you will have to other people, such as we will have to Africans, because we have a certain chemical in our physical composition that's similar to what they got, meaning melanin, right? So now 98, a pig is 98% compatible or similar to a human being. Are you aware of that? I don't know, Brother Sam. You still on, brother? Or maybe I broke out, or
Oh no, I'm here, man. No, I'm here.
So when you're dealing with DNA, it's not absolute, right? It's not absolute, right?
I think you was asking that to YK or me. No, I know it's not
talking
absolute.
to you. I ain't talking to
Nah, he not gonna ask me that question, Sanchez. They scared, bro. They scared.
No, bro. No, I'm sitting here tripping and shit, bro. Nah, you right. I knew, my bad. I'm with you. This shit ain't accurate. I'm gonna go so far as to say that, like I said on my show, the Pentagon captain said that these things are good holiday gifts. He looked at them like a souvenir and shit. That was funny to me. That was hilarious. Basically, not to be taken serious.
Exactly. Wolf. Where you at, Wolf?
Almost like a small machine that you used to have. We use a toy. You shake it up, and you think it's telling you your destiny.
You talk about the shaking 8-ball, bro?
Yo, AP. If I'm up here and I hold on, bro. If I'm up here, because I'm about to, I don't need to be here.
Hold on, YK. Hold on. Yeah, I mean, you ain't gotta go. You can skip. You know what I mean? You know, as you feel.
Just wait. I just wanted to say one real quick thing, man.
You know what I'm saying? Don't let the door hit you in your pussy on the way out, my nigga.
Right. Hey, man, look, YK was up here the other day, man. I asked him, does a DNA tell where you originate? That's what nobody focused on. That bitch don't tell you where you first started at. It just connects you with people that have similar genetic markers. So at the end of the day, the DNA not even telling you come from these places. That's the whole point. Everybody missing. So I asked him,
never give you an order.
Hold on. That's why I asked him, you know, is this DNA test saying I originally come from Africa? And he was saying no. So the whole point, this whole thing is like, we got to focus on that. This test don't even tell you started in Africa. So when we trying to, say, this test is telling me I come from Switzerland. That test is saying you got genetic markers that match people that might have lived in Switzerland before.
But not even that though, Wolf.
No, I know. I'm saying I'm not.
Let's not even get complicated.
No, look,
with it,
I got you. I'm just saying that's what they're trying to say. It's doing.
Because what's the difference from a person in Switzerland and a German?
Right.
Yeah.
But but you see what I'm saying? My point though is that you kill all this shit by saying, bro, this test can't even tell you where your first person was at. That's what I asked him, YK, and he got fucked up off of that. That's why he stopped talking to me about that shit. But I said, no matter what you're saying, it don't even tell me I started in Africa. I could have moved to Switzerland. I could have moved to Africa, nigga, and started over here. So that test ain't even telling nobody.
They ain't giving out the migration patterns with
Exactly. It's not. Yes, it's not. I asked him, does the DNA test give a timeline? If it don't give a timeline, niggas is asleep because the whole point is this bitch don't even tell me where I first started at, nigga.
Not to mention all the mixing of people and shit over just the past few hundred years. We ain't gotta go thousands of years.
Bro,
niggas been
right.
mixing for hundreds.
Exactly true. So when you get in all these different countries on your damn thing, I'm part of this, nigga, that shit is just matching you with people that might have similar genetics. It's not telling you your mom went there, your people start here. It's all
That's what I'm telling. Like they really think DNA can tell them where a person been. And that's the most craziest shit ever. Like
that's
I always say, if DNA can tell them where a person been, they would never have to interrogate a person and say, "So where were you last week?" They'll just use a DNA sample.
You see my point?
It'll be easy for them to prove the validity of it. Hold on, real quick, Truth. It'll be easy for them to prove the validity of it in this way. If the DNA test was something that can be founded on truth, like say if I did a crime and they took my actual DNA on the scene and said, hey, you was here because we got your blood and it can match to you, right? That's something that could be certified. If you as a Pan-African could say, I took a test and certified that I'm from this place in Africa, you should be able to go get that certified piece of paper, take it down to somewhere what they call that, where you get it authorized or whatever.
Notarized.
Africa, notarized. You should be able to get it notarized, go to Africa, show it to an official or something and say, hey, look, this official DNA results that say I got claim to here, right here, you know what I'm saying? Blase skip, and they should have to honor that.
Oh, like, right? Hey, P Gang,
they have to honor that if that's an official thing that, you know what I'm saying, science has proven to be true, but they don't have to honor it because it's like a lie detector test. They throw that shit out because it's fake.
It's up to what you believe. Hey, but Sanchez had pretty much put the nigga on the back burner with an actual study that's out there. And I brought the shit up to Ankh. Ankh ain't want to deal with it. He tried to tell me I'm not debating him. I'm debating science, and science ain't debatable. The Lund University peer review on the 200, and they say well over 200 to 300,000 test results need to be redone based on what Sanchez said earlier. Shit, right? He say when you put all of the samples in one database, right? You know, this sample base, that sample base, you put them all in one database and test it against the individual, you're going to get 12 million correct answers. Now, the reason why all the answers is correct is because they running it through the PCAs, and the PCA going to do the job of the PCA. It's like an oven. Right. That's the analogy they use with it. Like it's like an oven. No matter what you do, when you turn it on, it's going to heat up. It's going to do its job. Now, the results of what the fuck you cooking is based off the measurements and shit and how many you put it, how many of this you put in there, how many you that you put in there. So many words he's saying they stacking the deck. Because if you say if you put all that shit in there, you're gonna get 12 million answers. Why are you gonna get 12 million answers? Because genetically, nigga, we all the fucking same, nigga.
And furthermore, bro, a DNA test with my child can prove that I was here, meaning that here with this woman. You see what I'm saying?
And that ain't
That's a
gonna come
fact.
back.
If they
And
just
that
like
ain't
that's
gonna
what
come
I'm
back
saying. If they bound,
100%.
hold on. If they bound it on the DNA can prove that they was here or there, like they saying, well, the science didn't prove this already. Well, science can take me to court and say, well, this DNA proved you was here with this lady. Again, you should be able to take that same DNA test to any one of these countries and repair yourself and say, hey, my DNA test say I'm from here. I should be able to claim rights from here, dual citizenship, and all of that shit. That should, nigga, you should be able to skip all the steps to recertifying yourself and all that with a DNA test. That's like a trump card or a big joker to me.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's
That
why I
would be
said what I
the
said.
prime reason for you taking a DNA test. Since you want to know where the fuck you from, all right. Well, since you know where you from, go back there. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you
But
should pull up.
listen,
Hey,
I got a
you know what?
question.
get said 98. He get said 99.9%, bro. So it's like it's no way. It's no different from a Switzerland than somebody in Greenland, than a fucking Russian, than a German. There's no fucking difference, man. See, these people is coming up with these articles and making this shit more complicated than what it really is. And when you really look into it, it all got the same results. It's not absolute.
It's
A1.
never absolute.
I got a question after Sanchez.
A1 is they trying to push that Noah story where three different races came from one person. That's what he on some belief shit.
Hey, you know what? Salute the sister Bethy too. Appreciate that. The thing is like I ask these dudes all the damn time, man. You're a Pan-African, you went and got your DNA test, you set it on the fireplace, you proud of the tribe it said you come from, but we never see you go back to that tribe. Won't this be dope if the tests say that I'm Nigerian and I take my test results to the Nigerians and get off the plane and show them the results. Like, look, y'all, I'm one of y'all. It said right here, I'm a Nigerian. Look, won't they try to match you back up with your family that you was taken from? What I always ask the Pan-Africans, why is this a one-way thing? We're over here trying to prove that we're Africans, but the Africans ain't over here trying to prove that they lost us. They over here trying to get jobs and stuff. They ain't coming back
Hey,
over
brother
here.
Sanchez.
Yeah.
What is your body made up of?
Flesh and
Water.
bone, blood, water, all that good stuff, my brother. The elements.
The four elements, right? Earth
Five
will be
elements.
where you get the
Yeah,
minerals from the soil, right?
that's right.
Earth will be where you get the minerals from, right? So the
Five elements.
mineral aspect is what no, I know it's five, it's the spiritual, but check it out. However it
Five.
go, we got you, bro. I got you, brother. Like I said, however it go, you got earth, fire, water, and air, right?
All
And
right,
spirit.
greetings, everyone.
Hold up, mic check. Hold up. I mean, please don't cut me
Sorry.
off. Please don't cut me off while I'm talking. Like, I mean, anybody.
Sorry.
Like, I'm gonna give everybody their respect. I'm gonna mute my mic, and anybody got anything they need to say, I promise you, I'll mute my mic. I will not cut you off unless I have a question for you. But your body is made up of four elements: earth, meaning where the minerals. The minerals it plays a big part in your physical composition, because that's the part that plays one of the biggest parts. All right, as well as water, right? But the earth plays the major part in your physical composition. You understand what I'm saying? Because the minerals and the amino acids and the macronutrients, all of that goes into the flesh, which goes into the blood, which goes into the bones, right? Now we know there's a hydrogen element of it, there's a air element of it, and there's also a nitrogen element of it, right? Which is the sun, right? So when you doing your DNA if we all eating the same diet from the Americas, which some of this shit is transported now. So a lot of this, some of this shit don't even grow. And if it do grow, it don't allow the phytochemicals to reach the actual produce because they pick it before that certain phytochemical goes into the fruit, the vegetable, you know what I'm saying? So they can store it so that it'll last longer. So when you're doing DNA, we don't eat the same thing other people eat. But for some reason, everybody DNA is 99.9% compatible because that will be the whole. That will be bones. That will be bones, blood, fucking organs, skin, and the fibers or the you know what I'm saying, the tendons and shit that keep exactly. So that's the 99.9% compatibility to all human beings. Now they saying that we got 98% compatibility to a pig. I have to really do a further research, but I only say that because of the fact that these niggas believe in DNA entirely. I don't believe in that shit at all.
They say we 86% compatible with the rat, bro. That's why a lot of niggas be out here snitching.
Damn. I got a question.
That's a fact.
He's stupid.
He said with the rat.
All right, y'all. So, and I'm gonna get off the panel after this. Y'all killing it.
Hey, Sister Betty, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, Chris?
Hey, don't be running and shit, Sister Betty, when I get up here.
Okay. So, question. I don't do the DNA shit because, you know, it ain't admissible in no federal court or state court, whether you're a citizen or not. If you're a citizen, they don't have jurisdiction over you. But I got a question for y'all, and I want y'all's honest opinion. So, I have census sheets from 1800, federal census sheets from 1800 that I did genealogy on people. I'm not saying their names, but they're from Alabama and Mississippi, right? 1800s. And they had big ass farms that they owned in both states. 1800s. Now, 1830, and I'm not being racist, I'm just saying what happened. White people petitioned the court to ask to have the Indians removed. And this is in Alabama and Mississippi in the 1830s. And the only people in these areas were Negroes. And they all owned the farms. They were huge farms. So I'm asking y'all, if in 1830 the white people petitioned the court to have the Indians removed from those lands, who is, and they were there 1820. I got the census sheets. I made sure I went back from 1830 to 1800 to make sure that they were still in those same spots. Who were the fucking Indians that was petitioned to be moved? That's my question.
You know what? I think we ought to let YK ass up here to answer that one.
And I got the sheets. And they petitioned the court to tell them to be removed. Who was
those people?
Yeah, where YK go, man?
Yep, they petitioned the court. And this is in 1830.
Sister Betty, man. She be having
I'm just asking.
That nigga ran when A1 snatched the sucker out of his goddamn
Alabama and Mississippi. Alabama and Mississippi. And I checked all the census to make sure that they were on those same farms in Alabama and Mississippi. And they were there in 1800, same place, same census sheet. 1810, 1820, 1830. And that's when they were asked to be removed. So my thing is, who was the fucking Indian?
Yeah.
That was removed. Because that was during Indian Removal Act.
We got an Australian Aboriginal up here, don't it?
Because I don't understand how you. if you got the transatlantic slave trade taking place from the 16th to 19th century, how do you have this point in the 1800s where Sister Betty talking about where they removing these so-called Indians from Alabama and Mississippi when they supposed to have been bringing Africans to America during this time?
Facts.
Well, it was a lot going on around that time in that area too that could like play into that. I say, look at the land, the Yashu land agreement, right? Which I call the Yashu land grab. You feel me? They was trying to get niggas to fuck up off their motherfucking land. You feel me? And a lot of that shit is dealing with the fact that Mississippi, Alabama was one at one point in time. So even when you looking at that shit, and it might say Alabama this year, 10, 20 years later, it might say Mississippi. You feel me? And we know that a lot of those people are still there owning that fucking land, even still to this day.
Okay, so I guess my next question is South Carolina. In 1755 in Saluda County, South Carolina, Cherokees occupied that area. And then they supposedly signed a treaty with the British to accommodate Scots and Irish. Who the fuck was there?
Sister Betty, I'm gonna send you 3 documents a little later that I want you to look at that's gonna tie into what you're saying about Alabama and Mississippi.
Okay, I'm just saying it's so hard. It's like it's so hard for certain people to say, but damn, if white people went and petitioned the court to have them Indians removed, then why is it so fucking hard for people like Not a Coincidence and Y2K to believe that the Negro was the damn Indian that they removed from that land? I'm just like, if I go in court with those documents, you're gonna be fucked up if you're challenging me.
Can I interject?
That's way more believable than we came way over here from Northeast Africa, Southern Africa, West African shit, if you ask me.
No. The funny part, we were enslaved before the 1600s. That's the issue right there. We got enslaved. We got enslaved the same time as the goddamn Massachusetts Indians. The same thing they did to them they did down south. It was a collective effort.
And I heard Seti say, what I think it was Seti, one of them was like, there were no blacks in America until the Africans came over here and basically seeded because they so saying like stupid. Yeah, they saying yes, we aboriginals and we are the Indians, but the Indians were Africans who came from Africa. I'm like,
oh my goodness.
And that's some shit that they can't prove.
We never came from there. I did a whole segment showing that we didn't come from there. We only went there. And we only went to one place and colonized.
Hey, but check this out, right? What you got to understand is this. We got a whole totally different scientific evidence over here. America is older than all of the lands. America is the first land out of the water. So it's like we're the first people to populate the world.
Can I interject, please?
Sure.
Hi, greetings, everybody.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Hi, from London. I hope all of you are okay. Greetings to all the viewers and everybody. Okay, I'd like to interject here from the point of view that I think black people, copper-looking people and everything, we were all over the world. Okay, and if you go back to even Europe, the Stuart kings, even the kings of Europe were black people and copper people. They were never white people. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we listening, bro.
Go ahead.
Nah, that's real shit. Go ahead. Keep talking to it.
If we go back to Pangaea, okay, the whole continents were together.
That's a lie.
On this flat plane, everything was together. Something happened and India India, what you call India, Pakistan, and Afghanistan was not part of Asia. It was part of Ethiopia. It was part of Africa. It broke off from there and struck into China and all the rest of the Asian things and created the Himalayas. You have to understand that part. You have to start from 0, then go to 1.
Hey, bro,
where did the concept of zero come from?
From
Where
Asia.
did the concept of zero
from Africa. But the thing is, at that time, India, what you call India today, what you call India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh, and all that used to be together, was fused with Ethiopia.
Right. Hey, so brother,
I'm from Mauritius. I'm born in England.
Zero country came from Africa, Rabbit Man. No way.
What's your religion?
Well, I got
Hinduism.
And otherwise that is credited to coming from the Olmec. You see what I'm saying? And I got overwhelming sources about that.
As I said to you, all these religions are here to fool you. There is no religion. There's only the creator that lives within all of us, the one consciousness.
But you having a religious point of view right now. You saying
no, I'm not talking about religion.
Well, you saying Pangea? You saying Pangea? That has been debunked.
No. But all the continents. I'm just using the words that can refer to what I'm trying to interpret here. Okay.
I know you need to go further back. You need to go further back in history. Don't stop where you stopped at.
We'll start. Okay, so we'll take a starting point. We'll take a starting point from when the continents were together.
That has been debunked, sir. That's not true.
Yeah, Pangea really doesn't talk about Earths breaking up and separating, even though it's explained in some ways how some land parts separated based off of water being a barrier, like what we see islands today, are usually just the high point or the mountain range of a prior existing continent. So what we're talking about with Pangea not necessarily is Earth splitting up, but what we deal with is water secretion, right? Which is water coming and rising rapidly at a small period of time.
I think that happens every 144 years. The thing that you're calling about the rising waters, I've researched into that. This happens every 140 years or 144 years, and it's to do with the solar eruptions.
Well, I don't know about that, but it could be solar. But as above, so below, or as I like to say, as below, so above. Everything is projected, and so what we live is in an infinite plane of existence. And we got to understand that you operate, you think, laws is governed in certain planes of existence. And I can show it even within real time. So even time operates at different planes of existence.
Hey, facts. Hey,
it's not time. Man, I want space time.
Hey, Rabbit Man, just to pick your
brain.
Sanchez. Do you think that all life started in Africa?
No.
Yeah, because when I heard you talk about Pangea, that's kind of part of.
No. I don't believe that all life started from Africa.
Okay, well, yeah.
You see, I think life started as a mixture itself. The only race that I'm not really sure about is the Chinese race.
Where do you think the pale face come
Asians. Talking about the pale skin Asians, right? Indian dude. You talking about the pale skin? You talking about this pale skin?
Yeah, I'm talking about the pale skin Chinese because there's black skin Chinese as well.
Where does black people come from, Rabbit Man?
From my experience, I think black men were all over the world. If you go back to the ages of the Stuart times in Europe, all the German kings were black, all the British kings were black, all the English kings were black.
So where did the
even in India, South India, like from Madras and all that, they are black people. Even our god that's called Hanuman, the monkey god, he's not really a monkey, it's just a black man. I've researched it.
Now watch, yeah, don't do that one, but don't do that one.
It's even called. There's even a name for him in Africa. It's called Hamiki.
I know.
And there's a name for him in South America as well. I've forgotten the name right now. It's just right off my head. But there is a name for him called. It's like, you know, there's a name for him for the South American name. I can't remember it. But the African name is Hamiki.
That's some religion shit.
Yeah,
where it's not religion. I'm not religious.
Hold on, y'all. One at a time. I want to be a little more articulate with this conversation. Let's get into a bag, you guys. And I try to limit it how many people I'm on because of this. So let's get it in, you guys. Just be respectful.
Yeah, salutes Aboriginal power.
Because the other day, remember Sanchez?
Yeah,
Sanchez.
Hold up, Rabbit Man.
Rabbit Man, hold on, bit, bro.
Hey,
hold
the
on,
monkey
got you. Go ahead.
The monkey god that he talking about in India is dealing with a whole. That's like the Egyptians had zootites, right? Like the Sphinx is a lion god, or you got different animals and stuff. But I wouldn't compare it to a particular group of people. It was just a god that represents certain spiritual aspects. But when you want to find black people in India, you want to go and look in the Khmer Empire, Rabbit Man. If you want to, you know, Khmer Empire, Angkor Wat, all that, the Naga. That's what they. But see, even in America, what we was talking about, the zero, they be going back and forth. Whether they saying that the Mayan create the zero or did the Hindu create it, and I'd be like, yo, I think the Mayan were Hindu, or the Hindus were Mayan, or however you want to put it.
No, that's a fact, though. No, I'm gonna say I'm inclined to agree with you. I believe that we're looking at a certain people, and these conversations do get very, very detailed when we start getting on the starting point, whether it started in America or did it start in the Eastern Hemisphere, as we see within the Hindu. But what we can look at is cultural comparisons, and we can have our own orientation for migration to have it started. But when you look at Hindu culture going all the way back to Jainism, Angkor Wat, Bangladesh, as you said, and you can look at all throughout Mesoamerica, even some of North America, what we call Mexico today. You see what I'm saying? And you see the same cultures. I'm talking about, you even see them pottery style of young images of deified youth sitting Indian style. You see the staff god, what they call Shiva. That's compared to the staff god in the Andes. And we can go to various.
That's it. The egg and the serpent.
Buddha.
The lingers are found all over the world.
Hold on, Robert, man. Let me get into my bag, bro. I know this right up your alley. I got you. Don't look at me like that, bro. Yeah, man. Let's get it, man. And I forgot what the hell I was about to say. But I'm entitled to agree with you, brother Sanchez. But go ahead, Robert, man. I know you guys have a lot to say.
I can't hear you. Am I in? Can I talk?
Yeah, you in, bro. Go ahead and get it.
All right. As I was saying, the lingers are found all over the world. In Europe, in Russia, in Africa, in South America. You know, the egg-shaped lingams with the serpent circling around it. And I think every 140 years we get solar flares that short circuit everything.
Where do you think that serpent comes from?
From nagas. That's what you call niggers.
Right. Us. We the niggas. I'm the
nigger. You're the nigger. The real human. The real man is a nigger.
No, sir. No. It's only one group of people that's niggas.
Yo, I'm fucking dead, bro.
I ain't gonna lie though, that's true though, man. Whenever you look up the Nagas, they were referred to the Nagas, you know, them the black serpent people. These were a group of highly advanced, dark-skinned people of browns and blacks and copper color who was considered, even in Angkor Wat, they call it the Black Buddhas. And they got statues of these Negroid Buddhas all over the place that was worshipped.
No, you're right, bro, Sanchez. And like you said, the Nagas are the niggas, and that's snake culture. And just to bring it back to where I'm stationed at, to my culture, we have Serpent Mound. You have the Snake Dynasty found in El Mirador. You have Kukulkan, Quetzalcoatl, the Plumed Serpent. These things are remotely revered in our culture. Sometimes it's deities. So as when it comes to Naga, snake culture, when it comes to the science of this, we got to say that Olmecs and American culture was very intertwined with it to even name some of the earliest dynasties. Snake Dynasty, that's pre-classic Mayan. That's older. That's just as old as Olmec culture. We talking 1700.
Even Krishna was blacker than black. Krishna means blacker than black.
I got you.
Hey, but even to the Bible concept of this shit, that's where the inaccuracy of that whole snake and Adam and Eve shit come from, right? The snake god and shit is the bringer of civilization and shit and understanding and technology. So right now you got the people that's trying to downplay the snake as something that's evil. They trying to make it as something that's evil, right, of a man god that want to keep you stupid amongst the system and shit. But the snake god bought you all this shit that they didn't want you to know. And that's why they deviate the snake in the Bible and shit. That's why I say a lot of that shit is allegory. Ain't none of that shit is really physical.
Let's think about it, bro. True, because the snake in Levanta, right, the oldest plumed serpent found, the oldest carving depiction of a plumed serpent found in America is found in Levanta. That's an Olmec site. Yeah, that's an Olmec site. Hold on, Rabbit, man. Hold on.
Yeah, you going in Aboriginal power.
Hold on. So we talking about Levanta, the plumed serpent. It's symbolizing bringer of civilization. And just to correlate to my brother Truth, the snake in the Bible is the bringer of information. He said, "Go to the tree of knowledge." He said, "Go get it. That's what you need."
Yeah, and you know what's crazy about all that? This serpent, man, the Egyptians wear it on their little crown. We used to wear this serpent, man, to talk about the sine wave and all that stuff. They cursed it because they didn't want us tapping into that higher knowledge, man. Y'all going in, because think about it. They call us the serpent people. And then when they cursed all of our spirituality, the serpents and the snakes got cursed with it because that was our symbols and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Even the Sumerians blended the Olmec culture of the man. When you go to Levanta, let me pull it up on the screen for you guys. I want to be able to give some images as well. We got a heavyweight panel on here, so let's get into a bag. You know what I'm saying?
Big facts.
So when we talking about Levanta, let me go to it. Let me pull up something. So you see an Olmec inside of a plumed serpent. And that's key because it's showing a man that's able to will around technology. You see what I'm saying? He able to progress and show the ability to have technology, which is critical. And so when you look at Sumerian cultures, you don't see him inside of the plumed serpent no more. You now see the serpent merge with the human, with the body. We talking Enki and Leo. He has the same bag as the Olmec has inside of the plumed serpent. By the time it lands in Sumer, he merged. They done conjoined the story. It's the same story passed down from thousands of years, told in increments of 1,000.
Hey, you know that this serpent today in the New Age community, they call it the Kundalini serpent coming up the spine. But see, when they said Christ used to be a serpent in the wilderness, this same thing about the Kundalini rising up is Christ rising up on the cross. So when you look at them, the caduceus staff with the two serpents, that was the original cross. You know, we had the serpent was prevalent on the Indian totem poles and all that. So when you see the serpent on them totem poles, that's how they had like Christ on a cross, but in his serpent form. I can show you the symbols and stuff, but all of this stuff come from our spiritual system, because if you look at the Olmec statues, a lot of them are in meditation, and they were really teaching them. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm a screen share if you don't mind. It ain't gonna take it.
Sanchez.
Right here.
Do you know the name of the serpents that protected Buddha from burning up?
Nah, but I know it's equivalent to Leviathan.
It's the Nagas.
Yeah, the Nagas.
And listen, Leviathan, Levant.
Yeah, see that Leviathan, Levant, same shit, same thing. It's this one concept here when they talk about Christ rising up. They talk about this serpent rising. You see his serpent rising. But if you look at watch this, right? Moses' serpent staff. Watch this. If you look at what Moses holding up, this is our symbol right here. This dealing with the whole, we was talking about the energy in the, because our consciousness is in the spinal cord and the brain. That's
Right.
why our consciousness is at. So when you look at all them Olmec statues, this how they sit, and a lot of them sitting like this. They send what's called Indian style. That's why Columbus thought they were Indian people, but you know, the spirituality that they was involved with was the deepest shit on earth. You know what I'm saying? It
No,
still is.
that's facts.
Would that be like releasing your circuit? Like I'm relating the serpent to it like a circuit. You know what I'm saying? Like that sine wave, that energy. So that position would be.
And where is this at again? What symbol? My bad, Bobby. I didn't mean to cut
No,
you
you
off.
good. You good.
I just want to know where this is. This for the viewer's sake. What is you showing right now? Because this is dope.
Oh, right here. This shows us basically all of our veins and everything from the tip of your fingers, your feet, your toes, all of that goes to the spinal cord and get braided up into one big rope, and then that get plugged into the top of the brain right here, and that's why we able to wiggle our fingers. That's why you get paralyzed if you get hit at any spot on this spinal cord. That's where everything, all the power fuse up at, and so our consciousness, right, is literally in the spinal cord and the brain.
So it's inside of the snake. Your consciousness is the snake.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I want to show you this because it's the Leviathan. Let's go to the Levant area and deal with the plume serpent, right? And let's go there. So
Because
what
you
you
dealing
see
with the serpent is the serpent representing like the circuit, the way that the energy move, like serpentine. You know what I mean?
we got to understand that they was trying to communicate the way we're talking now in a different way. They use a different way.
Right. That's why
But they try to lead the images. So we got to go with where the science and where the image and where the history tells. And like you said, you see, this is the oldest image of a plume serpent, you guys, which is not Inca. It's not Inca. It's not Aztec. This is Olmec.
And
This is from the oldest Olmec site.
And you know what's crazy about that? They stole that and turned it into Jonah inside of the whale.
Yeah, you see this later on.
What's that helmet he got on?
As absolutely, you see this is Jonah in the whale later on being portrayed. You see what I'm saying? Matter of fact,
what they do is they make your God the devil. Whenever they try to take over, they're gonna take your spirituality system and make it bad.
That's a fact, Super. Hey, Sanchez.
That's the soul fire. That's that ether energy. That's what they trying to keep us from.
To that shit that you was kicking on earlier, bro. I dropped you something in the private chat, man, to take a look at it. You can go from there, bro.
Okay.
So who you see right here inside of this plume serpent, this is him outside of the plume serpent. Same guy, same people. You see what I'm saying?
So he was able to activate his crown chakra by opening up his serpent or his circuit. And
that's where the whole understanding of Dragon Ball Z come from and shit. Yeah. When they get all the notice it's 7 Dragon Balls, bro. 7 continents. When you maximize the serpent energy and shit in all 7 motherfucking locations and shit, you get the major dragon and shit. It's all symbolism and shit.
Mm-hmm. And you know the crazy thing about it, his crown chakra is the spout of the whale. Like I'm gonna skip over here to mine, and I'm gonna compare something to what Albo's showing here. Check this out, Big Albo. See when you were saying about like Quetzalcoatl and Jonah got the same stories, basically what me and Ab Power is showing you. Now that's plagiarization though, because that show you our ancestors wasn't talking about this modern Christianity meeting up with Christ in the heavens and, you know, streets of gold, heaven and hell. You know, they went on that. They was on some whole time traveling multiverse out the body. Basically, the well is the world. And Jonah leaving in and out of the well is us being born in and out of the simulation. These folks was on some deep stuff, man.
Way deeper than they want to give credit for.
Yeah.
It's crazy though. Like, we'll break down some of this shit, right? And we pseudo, but then they let them Egyptologists and shit do the same shit with them hieroglyphs in Egypt and shit, and they ask scholars. Ain't that about a bitch?
That's facts, man. Hell yeah. And then they shit be talking about how like the body of Osiris was chopped up in all these pieces. Same thing with the Christians. Jesus' body chopped up at the Passover, and they think they different, but they don't understand the high science to that was showing how our consciousness was split up into different pieces and put into different universes, like on some multiverse shit, the shattering of the consciousness. But that's a whole deep thing they don't really want to deal with, man.
Yeah, they on a lower vibration. They into blood rituals and take it there.
Yeah, they think we come from fish and evolved into monkeys with tails. See, I can't even argue with someone who can even try to rationalize some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's them plagiarizing. That's them plagiarizing the stages of a embryo and making it some type of pseudo
evolution bullshit.
Evolution, yeah, because that ain't nothing but taking the sperm, the fish traveling to the sperm, and if you look at a development of the embryo to the zygote and all of that, you know, the Sanchez and broke this shit down before. It's something that's, you know, very well known that it's a plagiarized story. We all started with a tail at one point.
The whole thing about it being a single cell organism from the water, that's a sperm cell. It's a single cell organism. Then that turns into, they said we evolved from dinosaurs too after that though. So the whole, so the fish single cell organism turns into a dinosaur, which is what we see here. Like we said, all the phases of our development and shit. But then you become this monkey creature with the hair on you and all that. That's the human being and shit. But all of that stuff, they hide the truth, like y'all saying, man. It's just the mysteries of life and death. This is what I wanted to show you real quick, because now I see my screen share up, right?
That was slick a bomb. I ain't gonna lie, that was slick a bomb.
Yeah, he put up like Quetzalcoatl coming out of the serpent. Look, y'all, we want to put them side by side.
Mm-hmm.
That's hard.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because this is the whole concept of a genie coming up out of a lamp.
Right. Same shit. Same science. Same science.
Taking this shit and just, if you look at the God I knew that they give you, how he breaking up out of the flat earth. Jonah coming out the well is us leaving the earth. You know, so it's like they took all of this science. If we look at the Olmec calendar, what they call in the Mayan calendar, but when you think about it, we should call it the Olmec calendar. But when you take a look at this, man, this is like them keeping time on a level that our systems can't even compete with today. And they'll tell you that. They'll tell you we can't make no shit like this today.
The closest it came to it was Benjamin Banneker and shit with his almanac and shit as far as modern time. Outside of that, nobody has been able to replicate that shit.
I just want to correlate right quick with Bro Sanchez got on the screen. I just want to show you this image right here because this also took from Aboriginal. You see this? Jesus Christ crucifixion walking with the cross. You see what I'm saying? That comes directly from the same place they got this image and this story from. This comes from the Popol Vuh. Look, you see the same thing. Look, there you go. Look, cross, Jesus Christ with the cross, Quetzalcoatl with the cross. You see what I'm saying? They've been stealing this science for some time now. Like, I just want to show that.
They also have sculptures of him with holes in his hands representing the stigmata concept of Jesus Christ.
and flip back over here. Me and Avo gonna tag team this shit some more. Watch this, y'all. You talk about plagiarization. Think about what Ab just told you. This is what it all meant. Remember what Jesus said? His will can't be done, but the God in heaven is controlling him. This nigga is a puppet. So this whole thing about being bound to the cross is talking about this puppet master concept about our mind controlling our body. So if you look at this hand god right here, they worship, they call it the hand of Hamsa. They worship this. This was a god in the Middle East, one of the oldest deities. This is the hand that's controlling the puppets. This the hand that's controlling the puppet or the Most High up here. So this whole concept of like the crown chakra above our head. Let me show you what this relate to real quick, and we'll move forward. This what it relates to right here. All of these are strings that's connected to our spinal cord. When I was showing you that serpent going up the spinal cord, all of the energy from the crown and the root, that's where it's going up this spinal cord here. And this is where basically the consciousness is. When they show you those cartoon characters with all of their thoughts just circling around their body like a halo, that's where this is, the electromagnetic. This is where our thoughts is and our auric energy and our. So if you brown your girl and you think of a song and she just starts singing it, it's because if you visualize, your thoughts are literally circling around you and your aura and through you. But you being influenced by the stars and all that good stuff. But a person in your aura can pick up on your thoughts. That's how we finish each other's sentences and all that. That's how you can feel a person vibe. This is what they, when you step inside of their proximity. But the whole thing about that is that's what our real energy is. All of this is the energy in motion, what we call an emotion. And that's basically what the strings is that's controlling us and shit. So this goes into 7 strings, what they call in 7 chakras, each one responsible for a different organ and like your sexuality, your appetite, all that.
Right. Hey, AP.
Hey, nah, he going in.
Hey,
Though.
AP.
Boy, going in.
Hey, cause I'm not by my laptop, bro. I'm on my phone. Can you show the much earlier depiction of Quetzalcoatl before the fucking Aztecs, bro?
Of it being a Negro? What are you talking about?
No, just cause you know, just the image of Quetzalcoatl also in earlier culture in Mesoamerica and shit before the Aztecs got there. Ain't even got to be about no Negro shit and none of that.
While the plume serpent in La Venta is Quetzalcoatl. That's the plume serpent.
Thank you, my G.
That's Olmec. So I just want to take another image from biblical sources and just to correlate it with some of these Bible references. Everybody heard about the famous story of Elijah's wheel, right? Who's also credited to being, the story. Everybody seen this, right? Elijah's wheel. Y'all familiar with that story in the Bible? Well, there's a king. There's a king that has the same story as Elijah. His name is Palenque. He's buried at Tikal, and on his sarcophagus, guess what you see him in? This is his sarcophagus. This was what on the lid on his sarcophagus, what he was buried in. This is what they're trying to explain within the Elijah story. So we're not talking like this is science and history that has been romanticized and stolen and allegorical and adjusted. We're talking about deep science, and there's so many more correlations and references from all different religions, not just Christianity. I can take Islam and do the same thing within America. I can take Buddhism and do the same thing within America. It's nothing. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. So yeah, let's rock out, Lord. Let's go. I see you
going in, man.
Fire. It was
yes,
you know what? I never see this level of meticulous research from the Pan-Africans, and I ain't even just being biased though. We basically, what I'm gonna do too is show if there's any Pan-Africans that's ever gonna watch this, we're gonna build a little cock and show you the plagiarization some more too. You see these Indian totem pole here, my brother Ab Power.
Right here on
To
the
the
screen,
panel,
yeah.
man. To the panel. This is how you school the Pan-Africans. And we're playing volleyball tag team on that shit. This right here is one of my favorite like shits to show the plagiarization. These totem poles that we see in Mesoamerica and stuff. This is well, I'm gonna ask y'all the question: who you think taught who this knowledge? Because here it is in Egyptian, you see the pharaoh as a totem pole. Then you come over here, but this was all talking about us ascending up through the different chakra. These different. Let me go to chakra bands and auric fields, from the root to the crown. So in Egyptian, they talked about these netters, and you know they even call these the 7 Van Allen belts today. So these Van Allen belts, man, are really just saying that everything we looking at right here is our cosmic body, or what the 5%ers call God body. But this, we're the God body is the sleeping giant. This is a big sleeping giant or quantum computer with your consciousness in it, and it start at the root chakra and work its way up the stairway of heaven to it has an out of body experience at the crown chakra here, and it leaves the body or the Moloch bull. So we're inside of our macro body right now. This is what the Mayans and all them was saying. And then you will also see gods with the cup on top of their head with the Nefertiti hat, this dealing with this same thing. But people thought this was weird stuff to teach, but now science is just catching up with this, and you hear them talking about multiverses and multi-dimensions now. But see, they have been tell you, what if the Mayan were right after they was ridiculing them for years? Then when they get the technology to be able to test this stuff and confirm, yo, there are other universes out here. Berkeley did tests to show that when the Mayan was in these meditative states, that the serpent that was leaving their body was they wandering mind traveling the cosmos. So they took us from being astral travelers and gave you a concept of an astronaut traveling into space, when really the mind that was being launched out of the body was the original Jack in the Box concept. And why Jack is inside of a cube, that's the Kaaba cube, the Mecca cube, and that cube opens up and it released this serpent. The body is the cube, the 5-pointed star, the pentagram, and when the body releases the soul, it's this serpent popping up out the top. But that's how you get this Jack in the Box concept and all that. This serpent is what they call in DNA. This is our essence, our energy, what they call in soul. It flows through the body and around the body just like this. So we found this out in Mesoamerica, and we actually was saying how we're actually, on a path of ascension. They call it the stairway of heaven, and they say it's 7 heavens. And that's why this totem pole will have 7 faces on it, or 7 little zoo types. And then when you get to the top, that's when we get the wings to fly up out the thing, like I was just saying, or out of the body. But this was all over, man, and I just wanted to know, because it was a lot of debates. You will see a lot of stuff in Egypt that's in Mesoamerica, and the Pan-Africans will say, well, that's because we taught this stuff to the world. But I'm saying I can't really date. These totem poles is pretty old concept, is what I'm saying, the Indian totem.
No, I got what you're saying, bro. I mean, one of the major plagiarism, if we gonna talk about it, is Anubis and the Cholo dog, bro. They're trying to tell you that Anubis is a fucking jackal, but we know what the fuck a jackal look like a goddamn coyote.
They said coyote is a baboon.
Right, Anubis is clearly not a fucking jackal, because Anubis don't look like a fucking coyote. But when you so when you look at Anubis and what it really looked like, the goddamn dog is still alive and it still got the same concept helping people travel through the underworld. Where is this dog located at today?
I wonder, do they got dogs like that? I never saw them kind of dogs in Egypt, but maybe you know.
No, you
That look
don't.
like, yeah.
That's
That
why
look
they
like,
try to say it's a jackal. But when you look at a jackal look like a coyote. So they clearly X that shit the fuck out. And you come over here and look at the cholo dog. The cholo dog line up to the goddamn T. All you gotta do is put a headdress on the motherfucker. You'll come walking out at night, motherfucker got one of them dogs with a headdress on. Nigga, you will shit your pants. You would think Anubis came back to snatch your ass up.
Yeah, them Jones scary as hell, bro.
On life. Not to mention a falcon. A falcon is an American falcon. My bad. You got it. My bad.
I know, and look, I'm gonna show y'all something real quick, cause bro, you cook and watch this. Let me go to this screen share. I just looked this up. Y'all could shed some light on it, right? I never heard of this, but I was just saying to myself, was there ever a dog that was worshipped in Mesoamerica? And they said, yeah, it's a dog named Zolotal.
Yeah, that's the cholo dog.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Cholo.
what you
Yep.
saying, bro. Yeah, because
Yeah.
the X is cholo to them facts. Yeah. So there you
It's
go,
like
man.
XO or something
This
like that.
what,
Cholo.
yeah, bro. So this where they get Anubis from. This is crazy, man.
You can buy Anubis today, my dude.
Yeah, I know somebody with one, homie. I know a homie with one. He
This
got like,
nigga here,
yeah.
yo, they stole Anubis too. Yo, show them this shit that they can see this shit. It's the black dog and everything. He ain't lying, boy.
And that's one of their most revered gods. You find Anubis in all of their temples and shit. All of their hieroglyphs and shit, especially dealing with the pharaohs and people of antiquity that meant something in that time, because that dog was to help them wander through the afterlife and shit. Matter of fact, Anubis, if I'm not mistaken, Anubis is the one that weigh your heart.
That's crazy, because this picture of Zolotal looks like Papa Lekba too, and he's an underworld god that's guiding you through the dead and all that shit.
Same concept, bro. That's what I'm saying. And I don't even like to call it plagiarism, right? But they put you in a predicament where you gotta fight it that way and shit. Cause I look at it like they try to make it seem like peoples of the world was separated. I think they was in more contact with each other the same way we is today. Whatever happened during those times, them great wars and shit that we keep hearing about in history and shit, that might have stopped some of the connection because of infighting and shit. But I believe all these people, these concepts and shit, the reason why you see these connections is because all these people was fully aware of each other. But then when niggas start trying to play the pissing game of which came first, the chicken or the egg, and we're going based on science, then let's go what the science say. Nigga, y'all don't have a cholo dog in fucking Africa. So how the fuck do you got Anubis?
Damn, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that's some I love to hear Shaka talk about that one, boy.
Oh yeah.
Man, I want
we've been bringing that up.
Man, yo, if I ever debated Jabbar again on some Pan-African shit, it's gonna be crazy, man. Damn. I'm sitting here on this website looking at this deity, man, Cholo or whatever. And yo, this is crazy how much, well, like you said, I don't know if we can call it plagiarization, but it sure goddamn is interesting.
Hey, and how about this, right? The Cholo dog, with dogs, melanin is a big deal, right? So the lighter dogs have more health problems. I breed dogs and shit like that. So when you breeding dogs, you got to be careful when you mixing certain coats and stuff like that. But they say the Cholo dog is like the divine dog of Central America because it has the most melanin in any dog. So think about how divine that is. That dog is like, it's hairless because it has so much melanin. Other dogs need hair. So a lot of folks that's why they honor those dogs in Mexico and stuff like that.
That's why the German Shepherd or just the Shepherd dogs, period, along with the Dobermans and shit, was sought after dogs and shit because of their intelligence.
Yeah. And that's directly from melanin. I'm telling you, if you got a Merle, I do bullies, right? You can't breed two Merles because of the lack of melanin. You got to add it with another dog that, like a more ancient dog. So even the Cholo, what I'm saying, that's just a direct correlation to how, ancient they are, or, how natural they are, or superior because of their melanin compared to the other dogs, you know what I'm saying? So it just makes sense why they use that, as Anubis.
Man, we got some heavyweight hitters in here. Bobby Knight, man, what's up with it, bro? You good? Now y'all got it, man. Y'all got the flow, man. Y'all got it. We got Credible Hawk on here, Superman, Wolf,
Tribe.
Peace to
I'm
the
just
panel.
sitting
Peace
back.
to the chat.
I'm just sitting back with the rope, bro, so I can pull you niggas up out these rabbit holes y'all going down under.
What's up, Smoke?
Don DeMarco.
What it is?
Shit like that.
What's good, Smoke? What's good,
What the
Bob?
smoke at, Smoke?
Hey, bro, I'm not finna fight you niggas about Anubis and shit. Go ahead, y'all got that, bro.
You ain't gonna get jumped in this bitch, Smoke.
Oh, y'all want some smoke? I got some smoke. I got some smoke. Melanin is pseudoscience. Fake. You can't prove it. Let's do it.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. Melanin is made up.
Fire it up. Fire.
Man, you be bringing up stuff we already debunked, man. We be knowing all that, man. You got to come with the real smoke.
Nah, all I can say is they selling that shit. So what niggas is buying? Pseudoscience?
Man, them niggas is
Hey, I sell you the Arch in St. Louis for half price today only.
Give me the link to it, Smoke. I'm gonna pull it up and we're gonna look at these bottles of melanin and see what you're talking about.
Hey, do y'all watch
on the stock market?
Who wants about the Arch half price?
Hey, hold on 1 second, real quick. Y'all be watching like the little sports analysis shows and shit. Y'all ever heard of this lady named Joy Reid? That be on yeah, she be on Speak Now or some shit like that where
That
they be
white
talking about
lady,
this.
Joy?
Yeah.
Where she look black than the motherfucker now.
She black.
Hey man, I'm starting to think she taking some melanin shots, bro, because she done darkened the fuck up, bro.
I
Like
thought
real
Joy
talk.
Reid was black. Let me look up. Yeah, Joy
Man.
Reid black, man.
Now, if you look at a few years ago, man, she was way lighter than that. I don't know. Maybe I'm tweaking, man. I'll be smoking a lot of weed. Let me mute up.
Yeah, she black as hell, Joy Reid.
Did y'all hear about that damn shooting in Atlanta in the medical facility?
You know I
Yeah,
did.
it's
I'm
been a
right
lot
here
of
beside. Hey,
shootings,
I'm right here
man.
beside
That
it.
shit is
Sister Beth.
crazy.
Hey, I'm right here beside
It
that
is,
bitch.
too.
Yeah, I heard about
Atlanta
that.
had
I'm
one.
trying to figure out if his face was real. You know, like did he have on one of them masks and it's a white person under it?
Oh yeah,
No,
that was
just
a big
crazy
thing
nigga.
too.
Just a crazy nigga, Sister Beth.
What's
It
been
was
up with all these shootings, though, man? It's been a hell of a lot of them, though.
a medical facility. Come
Yeah,
on.
medical.
He killed one
Shit,
person
He
and the
said the
other ones.
doctors gave him some bogus psych medicine. He was tripping out.
They got pictures of him walking in and damn, and he killed one person and 4 of them are fighting for their life.
Yeah, I mean, you said the nigga went into the bank and didn't even rob it. He just shot everybody up in Kentucky.
And the dude in Walmart too. What the hell?
And then the little Mexican in Texas.
Yeah, but that was some Mexican shit, bro.
So I'm saying, do that make you feel like you fear guns or you should have a gun?
Need to have one. I think that shit is psych
We
out
need to
too.
have one.
Yeah.
I got some. I know y'all
they trying
niggas.
to take.
Man, you need to have two. One is like having none. Two is like having one.
Damn, he shot all women.
Hey, yo. Y'all heard about this? Let me share this with y'all right quick. I know y'all gonna eat this shit up, right? Yeah, it's this black Republican dude 3 days ago. He went viral because he was saying black people owe white people reparations. Y'all saw that shit?
Yeah,
What?
Yeah, man.
This nigga here, let me share him right here. Whoever this dude is.
Somebody gonna beat his ass. He better watch out for Pookie and Ray Ray.
That nigga said, hey, I said he trolling like a motherfucker, boy. But see,
that sound like the shit Charleston White or say. That's what you talking
He
about?
say that our ancestors fought for us to be at what we at today. That's the reparations, bro. Oh God, I heard that shit. I was like, man, this nigga smoking,
Oh
bro.
my goodness.
Yeah, that little fat bald head motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
Sit him on the side of Roland Martin.
If y'all want to hear him, I hit play on it. But if not, it's up to y'all.
You gotta share it with sound, bro, Sincere.
Oh, okay. Let me see here.
Oh. And I
North
guarantee you,
Carolina.
he ain't black American. He ain't black American.
Probably not. What's his
somewhere
name?
else. Guaranteed.
I don't think I know how to do the sound.
First,
When
second
you share,
generation.
right? There's a little square that you hit at the bottom of it after you share
Once you reshare it, it'll be like a little button at the bottom.
You gotta stop it and reshare it.
Okay, all right. I got some smoke then. I got some smoke. If they the slaves, right? Don't they deserve reparations?
Who the
Good
the
one, nice
real
try, but
slave.
they already
The
received
real
their
slaves.
reparations, bro. They already received that. That's the case.
Right, all them niggas got 40 acres in a mule, nigga.
We never said that white people wasn't slaves, but we ain't fighting for them. We fighting for ourselves.
And this is my perspective, right? I feel like if they was a slave, we did them bitch ass niggas a favor. You know what I'm saying? They weren't prisoners of war. Nigga. They was raised up to be people, nigga. That's what slavery mean to me. So
well, that's what's key. We're victims of war crimes, is what we're victims of.
So this dude is saying, well, let me get it straight. He's saying that we owe whites reparations because it was some white slaves.
Yeah, it was. It was white slaves.
Yeah. I think it's what the contentious was. I think Superman was saying, trying to.
But the white slaves already received their reparations. That's what people understand when you get into the history of white slaves. They already got compensated.
Like,
yeah,
right.
That ain't
When you
that
look
ain't
at
what that politician talking about though. He ain't talking about that.
Hey, but look, when you look at after the Civil War, right? Who was the ones that was getting the most land and who was the ones losing a lot of land and shit? White squatters, peasants, they was getting land, and niggas was losing their land. That was the biggest issue when shit. We was having problems with squatters and shit on our land.
But that's crazy how Dane broke that squatter shit down. That was crazy. That's crazy.
Shout out to my nigga Hawk.
I mean, you just looking at it and shit, and then people, I wonder how could they be so vicious? Nigga, do you know where the fuck they came from, my nigga? Like they came from nothing in Europe. And I mean, nigga, they was disease riddling, no food and shit, my nigga. They packed deep on the fucking ship, bro. They mental capacity ain't nothing but savagery. So when they touched down, I'm not surprised how the fuck they was interacting and shit. You feel me? Like I expect it. Like who the fuck want to live around a bunch of niggas that just got fucking released from prison, nigga? Right. Not me.
And then watch this, share this with them, y'all. Why would if you look at the people who saying that we came over here on slave ships, just a minute ago they was coming over here on damn refugee ships. Look at them. Now look, they share pictures of us, right? Packed together on these transatlantic slave ships. Let's pull it up. And that's cartoons. What I always want to, this the smoke for the Pan-Africans. We got fake pictures of us being brought over here on ships like this, but we got real pictures of the people who said that we came over there like that, of them doing it. They gonna give us their story, and they just came over here.
That's a fucking fact right
Facts.
there. Mm-hmm. Hey, I got a question pertaining to that though. This might be some minor smoke if anybody want to deal with it.
Look at this shit.
We ascertained that we the original people here, right? And from my research and many other people research, we found out that a lot of what we can call slavery in this country was so-called Aboriginal people doing it to these people coming over on ships like this, right? You dig what I mean? Like we go back and we say our people was owning land, we had this and we had that, right? So here's my question. If at the time and point that they concede that, yep, this y'all shit, we pulled the fast one, y'all, you know what I'm saying? This y'all land, y'all was the ones that was the original land owners and all of that. What if then they say, but y'all gotta pay us reparations because if the story flipped, y'all had us as slaves and y'all was the, but that is that hold on, I'm just asking now.
That would be a good.
I'm playing the devil's advocate, but I'm just looking at it. I'm not looking at it from both sides, but I'm looking at it
because we didn't illegally inherit their land. We didn't illegally inherit their land.
But listen, what we fail to realize is any European slave or indentured servant, if you will, was compensated already. That's what I'm telling you. They have already.
There you go.
It's in the Virginia Assembly records.
And then if you look at it, our slavery took place over the longest period of time, and it happened to us on our indigenous land. So you talking about a slave that became slave and they was a damn immigrant.
Genocide. See, when you becoming a victim of genocide, whether it's physical or on paper, that's an act of war. This is a different situation. Yeah, people become active POWs or slaves, if you will, after the fact. But this is a continuous thing here. We still have.
Man, they were selling their teeth to get tickets to get on the motherfucking ships to get over here.
Yeah.
Right. I've seen them same images of a slave ship on a Bible back when I was growing up in school. Back in I was like 12.
Are you telling me
it wasn't the Ark?
We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us.
And here go the picture of Plymouth Rock landed on us too. You know what, y'all? This is what I'm gonna say. They talk about the Nina, Pina, and Santa Maria. Those are religious ambassadorships. Why would you carry slaves on those? This let me know these people came over here on a religious mission, and when they got here, what happened, like in the 40s and 50s, they started to develop a new culture for us, hip hop and all that. We literally started, these were like a whole religious ambassador groups came over here. They landed in Plymouth, Virginia, and all that. They told you landed in Virginia. They seeded themselves in the tri-state up north. They ended up making these Jewish synagogues, and now you got a bunch of black folks assimilate into their customs. Hip hop starts. They start to give you a new culture with hip hop and all black top hats to be like them. They start to see at the same time what was happening in America. The government was being infiltrated by a whole nother foreign fiat government at that time. And Citizen Man go into that sometime, but I ain't gonna get on that. That ain't my
No,
area.
you're right though. They came over here, and then what they start doing, huddling up year after year at these large conventions and indoctrinating camps that was disguised under world's fairs or world expositions.
Yeah, damn sure did.
And the Pope denounced all of it. Because they used it all in the name of a decree.
The Pope got too much shit going on. The Pope just had another nigga that was up under him that raped like 100 or that did the R word to 187 kids, and then he got caught. They shipped his ass out to a place where deaf boys is at, a deaf Catholic school, and did the same thing to the deaf boys. So that Pope got a lot up under his shit right now. That's a lot going on with boy.
Y'all can't forget that religion is a faction of an army. They send in the missionaries first, and then the soldiers come.
Yep.
Well, all of it is to protect the regime, and then.
Well, you gotta look at that missionary shit, like that analogy that Muhammad Ali gave back in I believe the 60s or the early 70s and shit, right? So what they do is the missionaries come in and play like friend, so that you build some type of bond with them and shit, so that when the fucking soldiers that look just like them come to attack, that you got second thoughts and doubt about just killing all of their ass, including the missionaries. You remember how Muhammad Ali was like, here come 1,000 snakes, and out of them 1,000 snakes, I know 10 of them is good. So should I leave my door open, hoping that the 10 stop the other 990 motherfucking snakes? Or should I just close the door on all of them?
Yeah, that's it. That's a good analogy. Well,
but why Gator Truth talking shit, but he ran his ass off of here?
See, these dudes, this is what I be telling these cats, y'all. If you look at this great migration map, look at where most of the black people, right, in America, they in the southeast area. And then they went to go to the west and up north, right? Now, when they started going up north on this map in the 1900s, what we see here, that was at the same time these people was starting to show up over there. When these folks came to the tri-state area, they came and brought an economy with them, and there was a lot. It was money to be made out of them. New industries was coming. It was a lot of booming coming with this influx of JEWs bringing that money, right? Up there, starting companies. Listen, this seemed like a ship full of broke slaves, but it's not. This is a ship full of big money, right? Religious. They finna go and spend money and open up Jewish synagogues in America, pizza shops, goddamn it, Irish mob. Hey, listen, all that shit. NBA teams, they coming over here to really establish themselves over here. So it ain't no slave type shit, but when they was doing that, my theory is that black folks in the South start to say, damn, it's so many new businesses opening up north that, you know what I'm saying, you had this great migration. And then what led niggas to the West Coast was gold money. So we was leaving the South to go pursue, you know what I'm saying, tap dance up north, dig for gold on the West. What y'all think about that? Because a lot of cats up north will say, well, we all came over here through Virginia, Maryland, Plymouth Rock on transatlantic slave ships. Really, what happened was the slave master came over here recently on these ships in that area, and then slavery was really like led to the Harlem Renaissance. It ain't so much a pick and cotton like in the South that maybe that, you know, that was going on for sure, but the other slavery like hip hop and digging for gold, and you can be richer, right? Other than just pick a cotton picking Negro, you can make more money digging for gold in the West over here. You can make more money with your talents of singing and shit up here to get. So we was leaving. Which is that?
Hey,
a
let
good
me say something to that. Peace,
It
peace.
seems to me that they was trying to teach them how to generate fiat because we didn't have a fiat system. But go ahead.
Under
Damn, what happened to Bap?
under my own increment, man, I believe that these motherfuckers came over here as slaves. Like they didn't create anything. Most of the great shit when they're industrial age, you gotta realize the beginning of their industrial age was the masterpiece of their whole value. And so it doesn't lead up to the history. We're looking at a group of people that found this shit later on in the 1800s. But you got to understand this shit was already established when they got here. And that's according to their own records. When they went into Philadelphia in 1632 and met with the goddamn Lady Lenape or the Delaware Indians at that time, or King Tammany, it was already cities. It was already buildings. It was already government. It was already science. These people came in here as slaves. Now it was a switch. And you do see a lot of this new franchising, like you said, a heavy influx. After the switch, after a certain law was passed in Virginia Assembly, you see down there 3 million slaves coming into America in 1 year. 1 year.
Not after that,
That's a
though. After
fact.
the Civil War.
Well, listen. After the Civil War, you had another 6 million European slaves come.
Exactly.
And after those, they got assimilated into European tribes after emancipation. Really, pretty much after the Civil War.
Hey, watch this, Bap.
Don't forget they was
what I'm saying.
killed when they got here.
Hold
now,
on,
let me address, and hey, brother Sanchez, let me address what you said because you said a lot. Let me address it as well.
You said
yeah,
just like AP just said, brother. Europeans came here as slaves. We already had cities. We already had stores and factories and all this shit. These people came. Everything that the European show you is what we showed them.
I'm talking about down to barbershops, hospitals, nursing homes, civic centers. That was already here. So to say to somebody who's just now coming out of a
no, I'm not saying that. Let me cook.
Okay,
let me show
bad.
you what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I don't think y'all heard me right. They were refugees leaving their country. This is what they were. It's documented that they were refugees. What they brought over here was a culture that didn't exist. That's called Celtic culture. They brought that, and what happened in America when they arrived was a huge culture shock. What was going on the East Coast? All of those big cities, New York and all that, were becoming melting pots like we know them today. Where did all these foreigners that made these big East Coast metropolitan areas melting pots, when and where did they come there? Okay, I'm showing you the history of the people that really dominate the East Coast, who wear the black top hats with the black suits on and the beards, the JEWs, right? I'm showing you they just arrived on this land not too long ago, but they telling us that they've been around for a long time. You see what I'm saying?
Oh no, I see what you're saying.
And I'm also showing that there's artwork here that show them coming through the transatlantic Hebrew line, the new transatlantic Hebrew line, but that's a story they telling us though. But my thing is this right here. When these people got to America, they didn't work for none of us. They built their own, like how black folks had our own Wall Streets and all that shit and our own civilizations and buildings and all that. They didn't integrate with us. The whole concept of the Pilgrims befriending the Indians and all that, that's what happened. They came over here and started building their businesses in unison.
Nah, they was living in tin huts and shit in New York. They was using scrap metal.
Jews of New York,
they was using scrap metal to build shacks.
Hold on.
Real quick.
Hey, we looking at two different time periods. We got
that's what I'm telling him.
And we got 1800.
Right.
We got the Powhatans who discontinued the friendship with the Europeans, which led to their starvation time, the Roanoke colonization, civilization settlements, all that. Later in the 1800s, after the switch, you had a lot of this integrating. Matter of fact, you got a mixing period. You see what I'm saying? Where a lot of these people who they claiming is white, is mulatto, and some of these people who they claiming is mulatto, is black as well. You see what I'm saying? It's a mix.
So you're right about it's two different time periods. That's what I'm not knocking the fact that when you rewind time, the white people that came over here and became founding fathers, they say in the 1700s and all them, they came over.
No, I'm talking about the time period when they was on them ships.
This is just the 1900s right here. This is the 1900s. And what was going on in the 1900s, you saw a lot of Jewish economy, a lot of Jewish businesses and shit popping up, which is how they ended up getting on top today. They had to start from somewhere.
Brother Sanchez. All them people that came on the ships, where you think they lived at originally?
They were refugees in their own land.
No, I'm talking about here. I'm talking about once they come to America, you think all of them move?
No, they live in what would be called the ghetto.
No, listen.
Yeah, they ain't coming over here. See, when these folks came,
what I'm asking you, let me clarify what I'm saying. What I'm asking you is, when these people came here through Ellis Island, they did not live in them apartments.
Oh, I don't see. I'm not even debating where they
lived. Was in the ghetto.
Hold up, Bobby. Let me holler at him. I got you. I'm trying to respond to him. I'm not debating where they lived at. Y'all can do that. I'm debating what they did economically when they arrived here to try to rival our systems and business and what we got going.
What I see is them taking over systems and adopting or somehow coming into ownership with a lot of these systems. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
hey, but it's something that y'all
before the KKK infiltrated the government.
Hey, but y'all leaving something out though, bro.
Before they formed the KKK, what their whole effort was trying to get into the federal government. We talking pre-federal government, anti-federal government agency. This is the forming of the Know Nothing Party. Anybody familiar with the Know Nothing Party?
Yes,
Native Americans.
The first Native Americans.
Knights of the Golden Circle. Order of the Dawn.
So now we get into a political intertwine of two different fashions that's coming together on an agreement. And this agreement, we can get into the debates on what that is, but we have a set effort of set people put in position by another set people in position for economic gaining. So, and this ultimately is what caused the infrastructure, or what we call the anti-federal government. Hell, one person owned 47% of the United States mortgage before the Titanic crash. He happened to be on the Titanic, Eugene Uster. They don't even talk about the one Negro that's documented to be on the goddamn Titanic.
Right. Hey, but we leaving one key point out with all of this, like, cause I'm rocking with everything y'all saying, but it's just one thing that I feel that's being left out, right? We're missing out the part about the America being a location where warring factions from Europe was able to bottleneck together and build a bond with each other. Because before America, these niggas was at each other's throat. They was fucking each other up. Matter of fact, a lot of them was bringing them up over. Yeah, a lot of them was bringing them up over here as peasants, servants, slaves, and shit. So the foundation of America for them was a location where they had to bottleneck up together,
taking over the infrastructure, and that's happened around that 1700 period. And you got the relationships between the Spanish, who's here, the French that's here, and the Britons that's here, the Englands that's here. So and you got that Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo, who split up the Americas. They start giving these demarcation lines and shit.
I gotta ask you a question. Ask all of y'all a question real quick. I'm trying to investigate some with y'all, right? And I got to get out of here. There's this group of people that usurp government in America. They're the reason why our presidents take a second oath when they only should be taking one oath, that first oath to the people, doing what the people that put them in there told them to do with the votes. But they take all the power we give them and then they overturn it to this other power, and they start working for these dudes, the JEWS. So if you look at what was going on in America, though, is you had a government and a fiat government that usurped government in this land. Here's what I'm trying to give, like a timeline of when these people came over here, because it didn't take them that long to land over here.
Correct.
And hold up and start dominating on some monopoly shit, and before you know it, they had all the government in their pocket. And what we hear about the history of these people, everywhere they go, it don't take them long to take over.
Absolutely. I'm with you, brother. I'm with you. And like I said, when you hear these whispers and conversations of the black nobility, and the only people that would have been able to give these people the position to take such radical steps in such a short period of time would have the people that was already in position here that was swindling the people.
Yep.
So like you said, we're dealing with apostolistic authorities, the law of conquest. This is what we're explaining. This comes straight from the Vatican.
All of them is under, yeah, exactly. All of them is under the Vatican. Understand that. And all of them small hats is basically funded by the Rothschilds. And the Rothschilds, remember, the Rothschilds are the one who created that whole Israel experiment in the 1900s.
And set up the hit on the Titanic.
Yeah.
But they the ones that started the Civil War. Shit, they the ones that started the Civil War.
They the ones who started the Civil War. Look at Judah Benjamin. Like y'all got to get into the book. It's called The Unforgotten Cause of the Civil War. Great read. Give you a different perspective that's what's been alluded.
And they knocked off Tesla, stole his technology. They ruling with that shit. They stole Nazi Germany technology. Yo, y'all know what's up.
That's our technology.
That's what. It's a couple names that pop up in them raids, Sanchez. It's a couple names that pop up in this raids, and it could be true. And it's a book out called The Last President. Anybody familiar with this book that's been going around here lately? The Last President. Long story short, talks about Donald Trump's son possibly could be a time traveler, or he could be a time traveler. And it talks about his great-grandfather, George, or his uncle, George G.M. Trump, who was the leading FBI who raided Tesla and took maybe some of his time traveling.
We got to do a stream on this shit right here. We got the real talk, bro. This will be powerful right here, man. Because Trump about to run again, and it's finna be crazy. I'm telling y'all. This next election gonna have so many zombies, and boy, this shit gonna really be crazy. I know a lot of people on this call rock with Trump, so I ain't gonna even say that, man. Y'all love Trump, man. Let me get up. Let me shut up about Trump.
It's already crazy.
Nah, man, bring that shit out, bro.
Hey, listen, I'm here for it. That's what we're here for.
Yeah,
bro. You gotta admit, bro, out of all the presidents, Trump is probably the livest president I've ever seen. I don't give a fuck about no United. I'm not a United States citizen, but he's probably one of the livest presidents, bro. He be trolling niggas, he be clowning, he be hiking on motherfuckers. I love all that shit, nigga, because that's what these motherfuckers really want to do. But they sit up there and they act like they're fucking a sheep, but they really a fucking wolf. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
Yeah,
definitely.
nigga like Bill Clinton. Niggas love Bill Clinton. He butt naked on the paintings out of Epstein's house.
That nigga played the motherfuckers. Hey, that nigga played the saxophone and became the new Kenny G to niggas, bro.
yeah. Niggas fell for it. They got a whole list. They gonna be like, well, what we gonna run on these niggas this year? We gonna do another one of these false shootings or false Negro killings. What we gonna do? Especially the
Did y'all see how
Democrats.
they told y'all to go vote for Biden with the dude and Trina? No voting, no fucking. Come on, bro. They just be doing more.
Yes, bro. I'm convinced Biden ain't even human. Probably.
No, that ain't even Biden. That might be some people saying it's a lizard. I don't know, but we know that's a skin suit that nigga got on. That nigga is malfunctioning.
Yeah, he glitch a lot.
I seen this motherfucker back his skin raised up like that shit Velcro. Like, how the fuck your skin do that after scratching it? Hold on.
Yeah, I seen that nigga reach to shake a hand that wasn't there. It was just held his hand out and literally shook the air.
The air kept him hanging and shit, right?
Yo, that nigga might be something wrong with him. He might be a down low. Like I said, Trump really might be the last president. If that's the case, Sanchez, Trump really is the last president.
Listen, if any of that shit that I heard about Biden is true, he's definitely the devil, and he's definitely down with the people who ain't got our best interests at hand, because he made that crime bill that got all these niggas locked up over the sell of drugs, which they was bringing into the country.
I'm in Delaware, bro. These niggas I know niggas who be dealing with like the seen Hunter Biden. Look, this is in Delaware newspaper, bro. I took a picture of this shit. Look.
Y'all saying them niggas down with OPP, other people's property?
Man,
they was all AP. They was already showing this before he even got elected.
Yeah, because listen, the dude Hunter was on drugs. He was going out in some places in Delaware. He sold his computer to a drug dealer. He sold it. Bro. The dudes pawned it. The people at the pawn shop is who released the photos, bro, and all the information, bro.
I think the nigga that sold them the drugs, the real stupid motherfucker. Why the fuck you not gonna get the cash and get? Well, nah, we needed that laptop, but still, nigga, that nigga the fucking vice president's son, bro. Don't show up at my door with no laptop, you bitch ass nigga. You better go hit the bank. You better go hit the Fed Reserve, nigga. Come with some cash. But I guess since he didn't do it, that we wouldn't even know nothing about the motherfucking laptop.
He wasn't a president at the time, bro.
Hey, them niggas got money from the 80s, my nigga. Biden go a long way back, my nigga, with this fuck shit.
Oh, no.
Long way back.
Biden, listen, bro. Listen, I ain't gonna talk about them too much. We just gonna move on. But just know them motherfuckers. Listen, Soros, Biden, China, they all in cahoots.
That's a big fucking fact. You feel me? On some G shit. But
George Soros own targets.
George Soros own every shit. He pretty much like how the CIA funded all those NGOs. George Soros, the biggest funder of all these NGOs and shit, bro. These non-profit liberal ass organizations that keep pushing all this bullshit.
Man, that nigga on targets, and that nigga funding Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, bro, them ain't the only ones he forming. Not to mention, these niggas had reserved funds to pay protesters.
And think about it. Every time a Black Lives Matter riot happen, what stores be getting hit? The damn Targets. Ain't that some shit?
Insurance money. I mean, you know, that shit run deep right there too and shit, bro. And the crazy shit is motherfuckers be so thirsty for a check that they'll go out there protest and create a narrative and shit that's actually detrimental to their ass. And not even knowing because niggas just want some money.
Man, they got 100 plays they could run against niggas, man. And they be running them, they be running the same plays and niggas don't be catching on to it.
And one of the biggest ones that I hate is that we come from Africa. That's one of the fucking biggest ones I hate.
Yeah, put in a
You know what I'm
movie and
saying?
shit. With some
Hey, niggas was with the black all over the earth and shit until niggas started claiming where the fuck they really from and shit, bro. Then that became a problem. Now they ready to secede some shit to some pale motherfuckers. Ain't that about a
They
bitch?
to the point where they just rather just say, man, we was monkeys and had tails. You know what I'm saying? We came from fish in a sea somewhere and fucking Fertile Crescent somewhere. Like, come on, bro.
Let me show you how deep this shit run, bro. When I brought up the Muhammad Ali quote, right? That he clearly did on a talk show that you could go fucking pull up on YouTube right now, bro, in real time and still up there about the snakes. A nigga in the chat like he didn't say that. Instead of going just because you didn't heard it, bro, you should have just went and looked at it before you open your fucking mouth. Everybody, a lot of people have seen that analogy he gave about the snakes.
he said it. I remember he said he definitely.
It's still on YouTube, my nigga. The talk show that he did it on, bro.
Exactly. Yeah, he
where
did
he
with the
clearly
white man with the glasses, right?
Right, where he clearly state that nigga, if 1,000 snakes is running to my front door, I know 10 of them is good, and I'm going to expect these 10 to hold the other 990 back, or I'm gonna just shut the fucking door. And he said, I'm gonna just shut the fucking door, bro. So it's like I don't even know what the fuck you talking about, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. Like niggas be so emotional about anything that they disagree that goes against what they believe, instead of fucking going to look at it for themselves before they open their motherfucking mouth. Cause that's clearly all over the fucking internet, nigga.
Nah, that's real. Man, these niggas ages. But yeah, I would love to do a build on the channel, bro, since just getting into some of this Tesla what does it say, conspiracies and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Because we know where he was from. He was born in a place near Moscow. You don't know if people know that he was born right on the border of Moscow. And if anybody know anything about ancient Tartaria or that particular area of technology, he was in close proximity to one of the headquarters. You see what I'm saying? So
they said Tesla was a nigga, man. Tesla was that motherfucker they show you ain't the real Tesla. The real Tesla was a nigga. Just like everybody on that Titanic, JP Morgan Chase, all of these individuals was Negroes, bro. You know what I'm saying? And they killed them and they took over their name. And then that's when a lot of the shit started to fall out. But Tesla, that science Tesla had, that's the science, man. We've been had electricity in America, bro.
And see, all Tesla did was study it from our ancestors, and he brought it out as a Serbian. I don't think he was black, me personally, but I do think that he studied from black people.
The story,
a lot of them did. My bad, A1.
They can give a story of a person and just put a face in there, and because we don't do no further research on it, we'll never know what his ethnicity was.
Right, we did it. We do that with a lot of historical references. We did it with fuck, you name it, man. Fucking Abraham Lincoln, Noah Webster, right?
JP.
Well, it don't even matter if the nigga is white, because one thing that we know, not only in the technological field, but also in the medical field and even just in the building field, damn near all these white motherfuckers that get the credit for certain shit, when you start really digging into the research, you find a nigga in the background with that understanding that allegedly the nigga stole it from. You feel me? So it's always one of us in the background. Open heart surgery and shit, right? The understanding the sickle cell, right? A lot of technical advance that they had in NASA and all that shit, bro. Like you seeing niggas is the common denominator.
Are y'all familiar with the assassination of Abraham Lincoln and John Will Boots? Are y'all familiar with that story?
Man, go ahead and break that shit down, bro.
Well, I should do a build on it. But do you know he escaped from the theater? You know who born he ran to, who land he ran to, who born was burnt down allegedly?
Drop that shit.
It's just a lot of history with that whole story. It's a lot of niggas always involved in this story. Hell, there's been a nigga involved with the George Washington story since day one. They just get overlooked. Hell, Prince Hall, Promise Hall. Promise Hall went on several different trips and camping conventions with Abraham Lincoln and his assistant. Even slept in the bed with George Washington. Excuse me, George Washington.
Hey, besides Europeans, right? The shit like Italian restaurants and all that shit. We was the tellers. We created boots and shoes. We created furniture. So any of them industries that they got into, and then there's a whole different story. My man actually put the 5-point joint up in there. When you see gangs in New York, they're fighting against us. When you talk about the Mahata, the people who really own Manhattan, they didn't sell that shit. They got ran out of here. The same thing with the Bronx, the Pelhams. They took over all that shit in the 1900s, bro. Negroes owned all that shit. The whole Bronx. You know where you get your Pell Grant from? The people who you get your Pell Grant from own the Bronx. Pelham. The Pelham family. That family was owned by Negroes. And them niggas died on the Titanic, bro. The same thing, like I said, with Manhattan, bro. J.P. Morgan Chase owned Manhattan. Period.
Niggas was setting up a whole different infrastructure with what was going on in America. They was going out to Ireland and Scotland and setting up shop out there.
They send these peasants over here.
A lot of that money that was from that was tied up in the infrastructure in America got dissolved only after like 10 years of the Titanic sinking. You fast forward 10 years, what do you got? An uprise of these new billionaire bankers. Guess who it happened to be? J.P. Morgan, Rockefellers,
the Great Depression,
the DuPonts, the Freemans. 5 years after that, what do? They buy America. America gets sold in 1927 under President Larry Coolidge.
Hey, think of it like this too, right? When they did the Great Depression, right? What happened right after the Great Depression? Then they created the birth certificate, no, the Social Security Act, right?
The gold standard.
Yeah, they took the gold from who you think they took the gold from? The peasants that just got here?
Yeah, and then well, listen, like you said, during that after that Great Depression, they literally started figuring out how to tie into the gold and the infrastructure, and not only that, the actual structures itself. It was a whole war. You remember World War One, World War II. You see what I'm saying?
And the only niggas that was really hurting during the Great Depression was really the niggas and all everybody that was in these major cities and shit, because these the first dependents of the motherfucking government and shit, because they was in them fucking major cities. And everybody outside of that wasn't going through that shit. They wasn't in no soup lines or soup kitchens. Every time they show you that shit, where they show you that shit at? In a major city and shit. But just like even still to this day, that type of shit never really affected us like how it affected the other people and shit. And the reason why is because they was already pissed fucking po, nigga.
Right. And it was a war. It was a war on our structures. You know what I'm saying? 1865. Fast forward to all that whole little early from 1860 to 1899. They was going to war on our structures. You see what I'm saying? You got the president in the 1860s been born in a stick cabin the size of an outhouse. Meanwhile, you getting the fucking huge concrete buildings are being demolished in Charleston, South Carolina. They're being destroyed in Philadelphia. You see what I'm saying? It was a war on the structure. There was literally a war on the science and technology. That's what we call the Cold War. Nobody. Go ahead.
Let me say salutes, much love and respect to y'all, brothers. I'm gonna hop
I'm
on
about to get out of here too, man. I'm about to get out of here.
Get with me though, Big Ab, and salutes to everybody on the call, man. I enjoyed myself. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah.